do you see?
Yeah, man, give.
Well, the way I see it, 2 brunettes, 2 redheads, and a blonde.
Well, I can't see a thing. My glasses keep steaming up.
Well, that hot breath will do it every time, Mr. Parker. You see, the trick is to inhale and hold it while you look.
Oh.
Thanks, Group. Great.
Hey, what's with the Quartermaster Liberty, boys? What's going on?
Hey, take a glint yourself. Skip, a new batch of nurses just came in.
Oh? Hey, it's about time somebody did something about beautifying the scenery around here.
Hey, fight that little blonde, Skip. Boy, I'd sure like to share my foxhole with her.
About the rest of the pigeons, Skipper.
Well, if old lead bottom doesn't catch you, it's open season, boys. Oh, come on, Chuck, you better get moving. That blonde is naked there, you know. You better get to her before she starts drifting.
Yeah, well, I was just waiting for the smoke to clear, Skip, before I fire him first shot. Afternoon, Ensign Parker, executive officer on the 73. I thought you might need a little muscle with your gear.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Mr. Parker.
Chuck.
Well, Chuck, I'm Georgiana Comstock.
Well, welcome aboard, George.
Georgiana.
Oh, yeah, Georgiana. Yeah. Well, if anybody doesn't look like a George, you sure don't. Well, I'm gonna get your legs. Here. Skip, hold up the war, will you? Got a little lady to help out here.
Couldn't we ride to the nurses' quarters?
Huh? Oh, no, that's Captain Binghamton.
Jeep. And, he'd have us in irons if he ever found out. But, well, I guess it all comes under the spoils of war, so hop in.
I'll just throw these up here for you. Hope you haven't got anything breakable in there. Well, here we go. Oh, boy. Knock it off. As you were. If Captain Binghamton ever hears that.
That's not going to do any good. Try under the hood. The wires under the hood.
Parker, what are you doing in my Jeep?
Well, sir, just right now I'm trying to get out of the wheel.
Well, get out of the wheel and turn that thing off, you numbskull.
Right.
Hurry up about it. Captain Wally Binghamton at your service, my dear.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I'm Lieutenant Comstock, and this is all my fault.
Well, that's quite all right, Lieutenant. I'm only sorry I wasn't here to offer you the Jeep myself. Can't you still out the horn?
I'm trying, sir.
Here, let me help you, Chuck.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Why couldn't you have done that?
Well,
I'm sure that he could have fixed it himself, Captain. Couldn't you, Chuck?
yeah, sure, Captain. It's very easy. All you got to do is just loosen this little gizmo here. Look.
Stand back.
came in from Binghamton, Skip. Orders from Mr. Parker.
Orders from Mr. Parker. I wonder if that gold-braided stuffed shirt has up his mind. Oh, no.
What is it, Skip? Did he really clobber Mr. Parker?
Now let Bottom's just getting even for that oil bath. Here, listen to this. Ensign Charles Parker to report to the main base to be the officer in charge of basic training for the new nurses.
You're kidding.
You mean instead of getting 30 days, he gets to get all those dames?
Have you ever stopped to think about Mr. Parker's morale, huh? It's just like being taken out of action and told, go sit with the girls.
Well, I know what it would do for my morale, Skip. Boom!
Boom, hot lips. All right, listen to me, boys. This is what we're going to do. We got to build up this assignment. We got to make him believe that this assignment is second only to McCarthy. You got it? And we build it up big, you understand? And loud. All right, here we go. Hey, Chuck, front and center.
You mean Mr. Parker got the job?
I thought it was a toss-up between Halsey and Nimitz.
The Secretary of the Navy asked for him?
Yes, sir.
Break from Mr. Parker.
What's up, Skip?
Oh, hi, Chuck. Listen, you got a new assignment in addition to your regular orders. Here, congratulations, buddy.
Me? What the... Give basic training to girls?
Oh, well, no. This is a pretty top-level job now, Chuck. You know, anybody can toughen up a bunch of guys, but it takes a special type of He-Man to make a soft little girl into a hard combat-trained nurse. Yes, sir.
Guts. That's what you need. Guts.
Guts, that's right. And that's an awful lot of responsibility to put on a man's shoulders, you betcha. Well, here, look at this. First assignment for tomorrow. Judo and self-defense. Now, that's rough.
That's rough.
You bet it is, boy. Well, I guess if the job has to be done, it might as well be done by me, huh, Skip? Boy, hey, now Georgiana will see the other side of me. The hardest-nails fighting man.
Only me, Papa-san.
Yeah, well, I knew it was him all along. I was just showing you guys I'm ready to spring into action at any time. See that? Always alert. Always on balance. Make sure that nobody comes in from behind. Ha-ha.
Hey!
Stuck up. Okay, that's all I demonstrate for today. The class is over. All right now, men. Girls. As you know, we are in a combat zone. Now, it is my job to check out the shapes that you're in. I mean, it's my job to make sure that you're in good shape. Attention.
Carry on, at ease.
Right. At ease. At ease.
I am at ease.
She is at ease.
Get on with it.
Yes, sir. Get on with it. Now, lieutenants, I am going to show you how to properly defend yourself by giving you a demonstration in the highly technical art of jiu-jitsu. Now, could I have a volunteer, please? Lieutenant Comstock, front and center. Now, the idea is to offset your enemy with a simple yet skillful maneuver. For instance, taking the forearm and... Now, if you'll just pretend that you're the enemy and grab me from behind, I'll demonstrate my technique. Now, the enemy sneaks up on me, and when he grabs me... Oh, no, you should have used all your...
Chuck, I'm sorry, but you said to.
That's perfectly all right, Lieutenant. The ensign is capable of taking care of himself. Parker, you numbskull, you're supposed to be showing them how it's done.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I guess my leverage was a little off.
Your leverage is off, your pea brain is off. Up, 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 up.
Well, I guess I got my leverage back, sir.
Why me? Why is it always me?
Chuck! Hey, Chuck! Hey, Chuck! Hey, Chuck, you got a visitor, boy. Georgiana came all the way over here just to see you.
Georgiana?
Yeah.
Boy, if it's anybody I don't want to see, it's her.
Oh, now, come on, Chuck. I think you're being overly sensitive about the whole thing.
Overly sensitive?
Let's face it, Skip. The girl I tried to impress is a better man than I am.
And for the 10th time, I'm telling you, it was a lucky throw. It could have happened to anybody. That's what she came over here to tell you.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was a lucky throw, that's all.
Hey, maybe you're right, Skip. I bet you in a fair fight I could have taken her 2 out of 3 falls.
Well, of course you could, slugger. Now, come on. You're the executive officer of PT-73, and she's just a puny little nurse. So come on, boy. Get squared away. Plot your course. Yes, sir. Start your engines up, anchor.
Jill, that kind of talk.
Well, Lieutenant, Ensign, well, the place is yours. Well, why don't you show around, Chuck?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see you later. You go ahead now. All right, come on, boys, let's go. Come on, will you? Let's go. Come on, will you move? Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Oh, well, I just thought it might be of interest for you to see how we combat men live.
Oh, it is.
Oh, this might be a point of interest. This is a 50 caliber machine gun. Oh, and this is an anti-aircraft gun emplacement. That's a Japanese Zero. Now, see, when they attack... Japanese Zero! Hey, sneak attack! How about it? Take cover!
All right, Skip. You stay down. I'm going to try and get to the guns on the boat.
Hey, you shot down that Zero.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, honest.
Hey, good shooting, Mr. Parker.
Congratulations, Chuck. I'm proud of you, boy.
Don't congratulate me. She did it.
Skipper, he did it. Mr. Parker put in for a transfer.
He what?
Fuji here found that carbon copy on his desk.
Oh, this is just great. Do you guys realize what'll happen to Chuck if he transfers out?
We know. Without us to look after Mr. Parker.
Stop. It's too horrible to even think of.
We gotta get him to change his mind and fast.
But how?
How? Georgiana!
Skip, if you flip. Why? Why in the name of Nimitz would Parker put in for a transfer?
I don't know, sir. He just asked me to give it to you.
I don't know, sir. He just asked me to give it to you. Doesn't it smell fishy to you?
It smells more like beer to me, sir.
Oh, I did have one with my lunch, but I don't see what... Oh, never mind a beer. I tell you, I don't like this. For 1 year, I've been trying to break up that gang of pirates, and then all of a sudden, very politely, one of them walks in here and asks to leave. Now, why? Why is that? Why is McHale going in the hospital?
I don't know, sir.
I don't know, sir. Don't you know anything? Find out what it's all about. It might have something to do with this transfer. I want to know what they're plotting.
Yes, sir.
Wally, if I didn't have you on my side, I don't know what I'd do.
So remember, honey, all you gotta do is make like little Miss Helpless, huh? Then when the boys come in for the big finale, dressed up like wild and woolly headhunters, you scream, they run off, and you make like Chuck's a big hero for saving your life. You got it?
It sounds like a wild and woolly plan, all right. I only hope it works.
It will, if you don't forget one thing.
What's that?
This time, whatever happens, just make sure that he's Tarzan and you Jane, huh? Come on, huh? Well, that's about all, except, are you sure you'll be able to make it now?
Oh, I'll be down at your boat no matter what.
Okay, and we'll sneak you aboard, and it's off to Paliloa. See you later.
What do you think you're doing?
Chuck, come on, boy. It's a scramble. We got a mission.
I'm afraid you're going to have to go without me, Skip. I'll put in for a transfer.
Yeah, well, I heard all about that. Until your transfer comes through, you're still part of my crew. Now, come on, get moving. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on now, belay that. There's an epidemic on one of the islands, and they put an emergency call for a nurse. So come on, climb on board on the double. All right, let go forward. Let go aft. Let's go. Take her, get us out of here.
Captain Binghamton, sir.
Hi, Captain Binghamton, remember?
Oh, yes.
What's the matter, Carpenter? Did they raid the slumber party?
Sir, they let me out of the hospital. They thought there was something wrong with my head, sir.
Is that what they thought? Well, there's going to be something wrong with your head if you don't have news for me about McHale's.
Oh, I found out what they're up to, all right, sir. Nurse Comstock is sneaking off with Commander McHale and his crew, sir. They're sneaking off to Palilo Island.
And the request for a transfer by Parker was just a smokescreen, huh? They're off on some orgy.
That's right, sir. Isn't it terrible?
Terrible? What are you talking about? It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Finally got that rat pack. Carpenter, get my boat. We've got a party to crash.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Carpenter, put on your party things, would you? All right, steady she goes, Christy. That's Paliloa that we're approaching. I got a little cramp in my foot.
Condition red. Complete reports an enemy sub in this area.
Battle stations! We got a bandit, boys. Battle station!
All right, you heard it, Skip. Balance. Stations.
Well, what about me?
We've got orders to put the lieutenant ashore, Skip.
By golly, that's right. We can't take a lady into combat. Christy, head for the beach. All right, prepare to launch the life raft.
All right, you heard him, Christy. Head her in there. Prepare to launch the life. Come on.
Now, I want you to take good care of the lady. Come on now, honey. Over you go. Easy does it. There you go. Okay.
Skip, what about that sub?
No. Look, boy, you're the only one I can trust to protect the watch while we're gone. So come on now, over you go.
Skip alone on an island with her.
Oh, now, look, ours not the question why. Ours is just getting the raft with the lieutenant. Will you? Come on, boy. Let's go.
Chuck, I'm so frightened. Please stay close to me.
You frightened?
Yes. Here we are all alone on a strange island out in the middle of nowhere. Thank goodness you're here to defend me. Chuck, help! Oh!
Well, what's wrong?
Oh! Well, I think I sprained my ankle or something. Oh, but you'll fix it, won't you, Chuck?
Me? Well, I'm not the medic. You're a nurse.
Well, yes, I know, but I'm all upset and nervous. No, I just can't think of what to do. And you're so calm and cool.
Well, now, if we both stay calm, maybe we can think of something else.
Oh, there! Now, why didn't I think of that? Chuck, you are just wonderful.
Think of what?
Well, the way you thought to use that handkerchief to tie up my ankle.
I did. Yeah, I thought. Well, sit up here. I'll...
Oh!
How I thought of that?
Oh.
Which one is it?
It doesn't matter. Oh, the right one. Oh, Chuck. Oh, that's one. Oh, Chuck.
Swear not.
Oh, it's okay.
Skip, we're almost back to where we dropped them off.
Yeah, I know. All right, kill your engines. We'll drift in. All right, you headhunters. Come on, boys. You're going out in about 5 minutes. Trick or treat.
Anyone for people burgers?
Come on, now, get moving, will you? Georgiana will be waiting for you.
Skip, we got company.
Oh, no. Binghamton, how do you know where we are?
Yeah. See you around, guys. Got to see a man about a shrunken head.
Captain? Oh, McHale, I really got you on your saltwater tramps this time. Did you find that girl, Carpenter?
No, sir. But, sir, look what I did find. Come on.
What in the blazes are they dressed for? Now I've seen everything.
Well, those are their costumes, sir. Yes, sir. They're rehearsing for the car tube of follies. Yes, sir.
Rehearsing out here in the middle of the Pacific?
Uh-huh.
We don't want anyone stealing our routines, Captain.
Swanee! Yeah! My hero, Swanee! Swanee! Now cut that out! McHale, this is one folly of yours that is going to have a guaranteed run, about 20 years, I would say. Now, where's the girl?
Hal, are you there? Oh, my ankle. Oh, Chuck, you did it. You found us food. Oh, I wish I could have seen you climbing that tree just to get some food for little me. Going higher and higher and higher.
I picked these off the ground. I hope I can get them open now. They're tough little babies, but if you hold them just right, you can... Sometimes if you pound them together... Don't worry, I'll get them open for us.
Oh, what's that over there?
What?
Oh, look, see, the leaves are still moving.
Oh, it's probably the skipper coming back. Hey, Skip, we're over here. Hey, you guys.
Oh, there it is again. Oh, Chuck, I see them. Oh, they're all horrible painted headhunters. Oh, protect me.
Oh, don't lose your head. I mean, keep your head and your feet ready to go. All right, guys, come out.
Oh, they're all around us. They're over there.
Okay, you guys, come on. I got you covered. Where'd you see?
Chuck, I was just trying to help you.
Boy, have I ever been a prize sap. Well, go ahead, admit it. This whole thing's a big frame-up to make me look like a big man.
Chuck, you are a big man.
Yeah, sure. I bet you didn't even hurt your ankle either. And I bet you that the skip and the whole crew are in on this thing.
Chuck, look out, Japanese!
Oh, you think you're playing with kids? Don't you think you know Tinker and Happy dressed up in some of Gruber's old souvenir uniforms?
They're real. Do something.
Oh, sure. All right, come on, you guys. The show's over. Now, look, Georgiana, I said just about a... Now, ow! I said cut it out, and you can cut out that phony double talk.
I tell you, they're real.
Oh, sure. Don't you think I know a real Japanese when I see one? And I see one. All right, guys, stand back. No, I mean it. I got you covered. Okay, stand back now, you guys. I'm warning you. Well, now, look, shouldn't we talk this over, you guys?
Chuck, are you all right?
What happened?
Oh, it's just horrible. I thought that they were going to kill you, so I mean you. Yes, you, Chuck. Oh, you were just wonderful. You knocked out those two Japanese.
I did? I mean, I did. Boy, how about that? Did you see me?
I think I'm going to faint.
Huh? Oh, isn't that just like a woman? He'll do it every time.
Now, Captain, before you go any further, sir, let me explain.
Oh, explain. McHale, you couldn't wiggle out of this one if you put on a grass skirt and did a hula.
Oh.
Hey, boy, did you guys ever miss the action? Hi, Skip. Hi,
Hi, Captain, me. Who are these Japanese?
Well, we found them up in the hill. Those guys are the spotters that the whole fleet's been looking for.
Good work, Chuck. Hey, what happened to Georgiana?
Oh, she's gonna be all right. She just fainted. You know how women are.
Oh, I don't know how women are. What's she doing here in the first place? Now I want the whole truth.
Oh, the truth. Yes, sir, the truth. Well, you see, we used her as a decoy.
Carpenter, do you know what this dispatch says?
Oh, yes, sir. That Whit Barrett, the famous war correspondent, is arriving here tomorrow, sir.
Oh? You've been reading my dispatches again.
But, sir, I couldn't help it. I typed it up when it came into the radio.
Hereafter, you type them up and don't read them. You busybody, you. You alert all hands. Notify all personnel I want this space 100% shipshape.
Yes, sir. And good luck to you, sir.
Luck?
Well, yes, sir. Every time Mr. Barrett devotes one of his newspaper columns to a man, he seems to get promoted.
I couldn't care less.
But in the last 6 months, sir, it's happened 3 times.
4.
Stutz, Admiral Brawley, Commander Simpson.
You're forgetting that young hot rodder on the PT-109. He became a full lieutenant.
Hi, Captain. You want to see me?
I never want to see you, McHale, but it doesn't seem that I have any choice. We're having a very important visitor here tomorrow, McHale. You know who it is?
Yes, sir. Whit Barrett. Well, I was looking over Carpy's shoulder when he was typing the dispatch.
I don't know secrets in this Navy. Well, anyway, I want to show Mr. Barrett a very taut ship when he gets here. Therefore, I want you to keep those pirates of yours confined to your island.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Especially that numbskull Parker. Where is he now?
Oh, well, he's picking up your Jeep, sir, at the motor pool. He heard it was ready and he wanted to save you a trip.
Well, it's about time he did something for our side for a change.
Oh, well, look, Captain, you just give that Mr. Parker a chance, and in a pinch, he'll come through, sir.
Morning, Captain. About your brakes.
Now, look, Captain, don't be upset. Now, I'll get my crew on it, and we'll have it patched up in no time at all.
McHale, get out of here and take this dim-witted drag racer with you. Just as soon as Whit Barrett leaves here, I'm going to transfer him out of here.
Oh, now, look here, Captain.
Did you say Whit Barrett is coming here?
Hey. Yes, I said Whit Barrett is coming here. And I want him to think this is a naval base, not the Indianapolis Speedway.
That's a good one, sir. Old Whit would have laughed at that one. He's got a great sense of humor.
Oh, does he? Well, I don't. Now, you button your lip and... How do you know he's got a great sense of humor?
Oh, he and I are old hometown buddies. Why, before he made the big time, I used to be his copy boy in the Chagrin Falls Gazette. After work, we'd go next door in the bar and have a couple drinks.
You and Whit Barrett used to drink together?
Well, not exactly. He'd have a bourbon and soda, and I'd have a Shirley Temple. But we always said Skol.
We know him then, huh?
Oh, yeah, we're old pals. Yeah, well, he used to say I appeal to his sense of humor.
Oh, well, Skol, Ensign, you appeal to mine, too. I mean, oh, yes. Can I help you out of there, Chuck? Don't worry about that. You know, I'd like to have you around here more.
Oh, but no, that's not possible, sir. The transfer, remember?
Quint, don't you know when your old commanding officer's just fooling around? Oh. Right, Chucky?
Right, Captain.
You know, Chuck, I think that you're wasting your talents. You know that, boy? Anyone could drive a Jeep through a wall, you know? But how many men are capable of handling a job like public relations?
Public relations?
Just decided. I want you for my public relations officer.
Gee, did you hear that, Skip?
Loud and clear, yes. Well, now, Chuck, maybe with your influence, you could interest Mr. Barrett in doing a story on Captain Binghamton.
Oh, no. I wouldn't want Barrett to do a column on me. I'm much too modest a man for anything like that. Why, it'd be terribly embarrassing.
Well, now, don't you worry, Captain. With my influence, I assure you that Whit won't write a word about you.
You do. Now, if a newspaper man needs copy, who am I to deny it to him? And who are you? You shouldn't do it either. Because if you do, you're going to get the fastest transfer in the history of Taratupa. Make myself clear, Chuck?
Sure thing, Wally.
Here we go.
Bye-bye, Captain. Keys are in the Jeep.
That's murder. Why would anyone want to write about the captain?
Yeah, he's about as dull as you can get. Even his name is dull. Wallace Burton Binghamton.
I once had a disease with a more colorful name.
You know, a good nickname would sure help. Look at all the publicity on Bull Halsey and Blood and Guts Patton.
Yeah, and what about Mad Dog Yamamoto?
Christ! Hey, you sparked me onto something. That's the angle.
Yeah.
A name, sure. And I got the perfect name for Captain Binghamton.
Jolly Wally Binghamton?
Well, now, sir, we got to make you a colorful character. We got to build up your public image.
But Jolly Wally, that sounds like a candy bar. Get off of my desk.
Well, now, sir, it's more than a name. It's an attitude you have to take. Jolly Wally Binghamton, a man who laughs in the face of adversity, smiles when the going is roughest, chuckles where others may cry.
You think you'd go for a thing like that?
Well, not only Barrett, sir, but the whole country. Why, it'll be in all the papers, radio broadcast. Really, sweep the country.
Sweep the country?
Oh, yeah.
Sit on the desk, boy. All I have to do is laugh and smile and chuckle?
Yeah. But I know it's going to be kind of hard at first, sir, but you just have to practice a little bit. Sir, could you give me a little laugh now just to see what one would sound like?
It's kind of a combination, laugh and chuckle, I do.
Well, sir, maybe we ought to do the Stanislavski method. Think of something funny, like your wife leaving you.
Yes, I can see it.
Funny, let's see if you can laugh in the face of adversity.
Why would you do a thing like that? Just when I get to like you, you do a dumb thing like that.
Jolly Wally Binghamton.
How you been? I'm supposed to...
Here he comes, Skip, the great Whit Barrett.
Hey, Chuck, are you sure he's going to go for this Jolly Wally stuff? I don't know. If this thing backfires...
Now, look, Skip, I got the captain all worried, so don't get briefed.
What?
I mean, I got the captain briefed, so don't get worried.
Oh.
Hey, hi, Whit, remember me?
Not little Chucky Parker. Well, how are you, old boy?
Well, it's Ensign Charlie Parker now, base public relations.
Oh, Ensign, huh? Well, that should add another 3 years to the war.
That's what I mean by a sense of humor, Skip. Oh, this is my skipper, Commander McHale.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Well, you're going to love it around here. We got a CO that's a barrel of laughs.
Yeah, well, he's a real colorful character. I'm sure he'll give you a great story.
Good. Take me to your leader.
Well, we don't have to, really. He's coming to see you, though.
Oh, wonderful.
Stop here. You addle-headed nitwit.
Whit, I'd like you to meet our skipper, Jolly Wally Binghamton. Nice to meet you, Captain.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Barrett. I forgot. Give my congratulations to the motor pool. They really lined those brakes this time.
Captain, your hat.
Oh, my $25 hat is ruined. Still again.
I've been around this war zone about 7 months, Captain Binghamton, and...
Just call me Jolly.
Sure thing, Jolly. As I was saying, I never met anyone quite like you.
Well, a man who can laugh in the face of adversity.
Yeah. Hurry! Hurry! Take cover! Hurry! I mean...
Chuck, take care of Mr. Barrett. I'll go to the boat. Hey, Bert! Where's all the guys? Back in the base, kid. There he comes now. Let's get him.
Open up! Open up!
Oh, well, I can't, Captain. It's jammed.
Well, unjam it, you bird brain.
It won't budge, Jolly.
Oh, yeah. I could get killed out here.
Bob someplace there.
You have to walk this way.
Well, Bingham says the engines are okay. How you doing, Burge? Well, the gun cart got chopped up pretty bad, Skip, but I fixed it. Good.
Uh-oh. Here comes Laughing Boy. Now, look. Let's make him look good, even if it hurts, right? Mr. Barrett, Captain. Well, sir, I'm sorry about our little visitor up there.
Oh, that's all right. Most interesting air raid I ever been through.
It was a million laughs. Thank you, Commander. Well, Mr. Barrett, now I'm going to show you how our boats are combat ready at all times. Now, right over here, we've got... Oh, stupid!
I'm sorry, sir.
He's a lovable fella. Oh, I haven't had so much fun in years. Extra beer for everybody. Extra beer. Oh, don't worry about that.
Man, the extinguisher, the captain's pants are on fire.
Didn't say that again.
The fire's out, Captain. Fire's out.
I'm so sorry about that, sir.
That's all right. Accidents will happen. And now, Mr. Barrett, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to check into the infirmary. I think I have second-degree burns.
Okay, Tinker, start your engines.
Skip, how about letting me take command of the boat? I'd like to impress Whit, too, you know.
Okay, go ahead, Chuck.
Bon voyage.
Okay, full speed ahead.
Hey! Kill your engines! You forgot to cast off your mooring lines! Captain, are you all right, sir?
I'm drowning.
Captain Binghamton!
McHale, don't you ever knock.
Oh, well, now, remember Jolly Wally?
Oh, that's right, Jolly. Don't you? Oh, knock it off with that Jolly Wally stuff. It's been almost 3 weeks since that draft-dodging correspondent was here. And there hasn't been a word about me in the papers.
Well, that's what we came to talk to you about, sir. The paper just arrived in the mail, and it's got your story in it.
My story's in that paper? Oh, don't just stand there. Read it to me quickly.
Sir, a dispatch just arrived for you.
Oh, belay that, Carpenter, belay that. Hurry, read it aloud.
But, sir, this is very...
Be quiet, listen to this. I want you to know what kind of a man you're serving under. Read.
Yeah. A report from a PT base somewhere in the South Pacific. That's our base. I spent a day with a commanding officer known to his men as Jolly Wally Binghamton. I'd met a good many COs in my travels through the war zone, but none quite the equal of Jolly Wally.
My boy, you're going to get a promotion for this.
I swear, Chuck.
Thank you, sir. Now, in the course of my day with this most extraordinary CO, I watched him pitched out of a Jeep on his head and come up laughing. During an enemy attack, he stood outside of a bomb shelter and laughed as he was strafed by enemy gunfire. I watched him laugh again as he backed into a welder's torch, and later, when the dock was pulled out from under him by one of his own PT boats, he laughed with joy as he almost drowned. Boy, that was a good day. In my opinion, he, well, it gets pretty dull after that, sir, so I won't read any more.
What do you mean, dull? What is dull about that? I find it very exciting. Read. It's not dull. Give it to me. I'll read it. Dull. You don't even know what's... In my opinion, the lives of our fighting boys should not be entrusted to a laughing hyena like this. I think he's been out there too long and he should be investigated.
Well, you know what they say in the newspaper game, sir? Even bad publicity is good publicity.
That's right, sir, and they spelled your name right, too. No P.
Oh, no, P! A story like that could ruin me. Why, the Navy Department could send somebody out here to investigate me to find out if I'm mentally competent to command this base.
Oh, sir, then you've already read this dispatch.
Yes, what dispatch?
Well, this one, sir, from Comfleet to Captain Wallace Binghamton. It says, stand by for examination by fleet psychiatrist at 1700 today to determine your fitness for combat command.
Psychiatrist?
Sir, if you want to forget about my promotion, it's all right with me.
Promotion? I can lose my command over this, Parker, and if I do, I want to tell you one of my last acts is going to be to break you down to apprentice seaman and ship you to the Aleutians in your skivvies.
Now, calm down, Captain. This may not be as bad as it looks, sir.
Yeah, now there still may be a way out of this, public relation-wise, you know. So now let's not lose our heads.
Don't lose our heads, he says. Don't lose our heads. Don't lose our heads. No, Captain! I'll get you, you flea-brained nitwit! Captain! Wait!
Wait a minute! What happened?
Well, can't you see? Captain's flipped.
Well, I just saw the dispatch about the fleet psychiatrist.
Well, that's what did it.
I'll get you, you nitwit! Stop running! That's an order!
That man needs something to calm him down. You know, a tranquilizer.
Hey, Molly, that's it. Tranquilizers. Go get them, will you, honey? Lots of them.
What a war. Captain Binghamton?
Who is it? Who's there? Who is that?
It's Commander Turner, Captain. I thought you might like to have some hot milk. I also brought you some tranquilizers.
I don't want any. Tranquilizers are for nervous people. Who needs tranquilizers?
Well, I'll just leave them for you in case you change your mind. Take 2.
Captain Binghamton?
What is it? What?
Sir, I just got a call from the airfield. The psychiatrist plane will be landing in 30 minutes. Are you all right, sir?
Of course I'm all right. I wish everybody quit asking me if I'm all right. Get out of here.
Permission to use the radio, but I don't think this is a good time to see the old man. Besides, the doc will be here any minute.
Now, look, Skip, I think we ought to tell him about radio and Whit Barrett for that retraction. It might calm him down.
Maybe. Boy, I sure hope Molly got him that tranquilizer.
Ensign Parker requests permission to speak to the commanding officer.
Oh, come on. Help me get him out of this wastebasket.
I wonder who threw him away.
Come on. Captain, come on, boy. Wake up.
Worried about him being relaxed.
Chuck, both find his clothes. Go on, come and dump him. Captain, come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, before that psychiatrist gets here. Come on, you've got to pull yourself together. Come on, Captain.
Hey, wake up, Captain.
Come on, let's get his shirt on. Come on up, boy. I'll take one arm, you take the other. Hey, you don't suppose that pill that Molly gave him could have knocked him out so cold, do you?
I don't know, Skip.
Got him in. Put his pants on. Right. There you go. That's you, stupid! On him, that's it. All right, come on. All right, I'll get him some black coffee. Take it easy now. Yeah, Captain. What'd you do with his head? Come on, Captain. Come on, boy. Come on, get this black coffee in here.
Boy, if he were any more relaxed, he'd be dead. Who's there?
Captain Saunders of the Medical Corps.
Oh, talk about being dead. We are. Hey, stall him. I'll take Binghamton in this other room and try to bring him to.
Good afternoon, Captain Binghamton.
Well...
You are Captain Binghamton, aren't you? Calm now, Captain. That's a very simple question.
Captain? Why, yes. Well, yes, it is. Yes, it's quite a simple question. Well, $1,700, cocktail time. What do you say we go down to the club and have a couple drinks? You coming? Yeah.
Captain Binghamton, I have to be back at the airstrip by 1800. So if you don't mind, we will proceed at once with this examination.
Glass of pop, maybe?
Yeah, you know, Captain Binghamton, you're very young looking for a man in your position.
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, our whole family is kind of young looking. Baby faces, yeah. Well, my father didn't shave till he was 35. Neither did my mother.
I have a notation here that you were pitched right out of your Jeep, and yet you came up laughing. Do you always laugh when you get hurt?
Well, actually, I didn't get hurt. I landed on my head.
Captain Binghamton! I just came by to see how you were doing. Oh, excuse me, sir. My name is Lieutenant Commander McHale.
Captain Saunders, now, if you don't mind, I'd like to continue this examination in private.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll leave.
Oh, well, then why don't we all go down to the officers' club and have a drink?
Is that all you men do on this base, drink? Commander, I'm sure you'll excuse us while we continue with this examination.
What's going on here?
Now, who was that?
That was the captain's orderly, sir. A little bit under the weather.
Say, you know, that was a pretty good idea, McHale's. I think we ought to all go down to the officers' club and have a little drink.
What's going on here? What do you men run, a naval base or a cocktail lounge?
That's a good one, Captain.
Oh, hiya, Chucky. They told me you'd be here. When? I got you dispatched at Kahlua and flew over. Maybe I been a little too rough on Captain Binghamton, so I decided to try writing a new story on him.
You mean this isn't Captain Binghamton?
Of course not. That's Ensign Parker. What's going on here?
That's what I'd like to know. And where the blazes is Captain Binghamton?
Let me out of here!
Well, look, Captain Saunders, why don't we...
If you invite me for another drink, I'll flip. McHale, stand away from that door, and that's an order.
Let me out of here!
That was Captain Binghamton.
yeah.
Well, see, like I said, sir, he's just as sane as any one of us.
Well, that psychiatrist turned out to be a regular guy after all. According to this dispatch, he passed me with flying colors.
Oh, congratulations, sir. I just knew you were normal.
Well, sir, I think that Ensign Parker deserves a good bit of the credit here, too.
Credit? Credit for what? What?
Well, his getting Whit Barrett to write that special story on the psychiatrist certainly didn't hurt.
Well, I guess as much as I hate to admit it, Parker does have a head on his shoulders. Men, as the commanding officer of this base, it's my duty, my most unpleasant duty, to read you a communication from Fleet Headquarters. Believe me, I would rather be attacked by kamikazes.
Oh, have we done that well, sir?
Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale and crew, PT-73, etc., etc., etc.
No fair skipping, sir.
Shut up or I'll skip you down to Seaman Second Class. You are hereby officially commended for your splendid performance in the Como Straits operation. Your resourcefulness, your daring, and your coolness under fire were in the finest traditions of the United States Navy. Signed, Admiral John Rogers, etc., etc., etc.
What do you know? We're heroes.
Yay! As you were. Personally, I consider you the foulest bunch of brigands ever to escape hanging on the yardarm.
So thank you, sir. Thank you. You're all hard, Captain. Dismiss. Bye-bye, Captain. Bye.
Ta-da! Hi, Betsy. I'm here.
Oh, hello, Tinker.
For you, beautiful.
Oh, Tinker, you shouldn't have.
It's okay. I stole them from Binghamton's garden.
Tinker, I tried to call you. I'm afraid our date is off.
But you promised. I got big news. I'm a hero.
You mean you're getting a medal?
Well, not a medal exactly. We got this commendation. Where did you hear this? It's beautiful. For daring, resourcefulness, and coolness under fire,
I know it's awful of me, but I simply forgot our date when this fighter pilot came in and...
Fighter pilot?
He's been shot down 5 times.
He's costing us taxpayers a fortune.
Oh, excuse me, Tinker, there he is.
But Betsy, I love you. And what's more, I'm daring, resourceful, and cool. Dead.
What do you say, Skip?
Well, now, let me get this straight. You want me to lend you a $250,000 torpedo boat so Tinker here can make time with some nurse?
Such a small favor to ask.
Plus which I let myself be tied up in some cave on an island?
Yeah, Skip, while I take pictures of the heroic action.
Just long enough for Tinker to rescue you single-handed from this Japanese commando.
Banzai! I'm gonna banzai you in a minute. Now, come on, out, all of you, out!
Oh, come on, Skip, this is for Tinker.
Skipper, I'm crazy in love with Betsy.
Well, that's too bad. There's a war going on, remember?
Yeah, and don't forget, we get paid for clobbering those nips. Oh, sorry, Pooch.
Skip, don't you even want to think it over a little?
I thought it over. And if I hear one more peep on it, any of you 8-balls about dames and heroes, so help me, Hannah, I'll feed you to the sharks.
Hey, that ain't bad. Then Tinker could rescue us from a sea full of sharks, and we...
Come on, get out of here. Out. Get out of here, out. Go on, you two.
Hey, come on, Fuji, I told you I was sorry.
Betsy, I can't stand it.
Me neither. Groove, you gotta do something.
What can I do? You heard the skipper lower the boom. Take the P. Attention.
As you were, man.
Loose lips sink ships. Pretty catchy.
Betsy has gorgeous lips. I wonder who's kissing them now.
Yeah, well, bum show, Tink. Listen, if you want to come over to my digs and talk it over man to man.
With who, sir?
Well, we'll find somebody. I mean, with me. Kind of loud. Some guys have no appreciation around here. You know, a guy goes through a lot of trouble once in a while.
Ow! Gee, you better watch it, Fuji. You know, the Geneva Convention works both ways.
Coach, put that stuff back in stock. Keep it neat.
Somebody else is taking my place. Somebody else now shares her embrace.
Groove, you gotta help our buddy before I kill him.
No mayhem.
While I'm out trying to keep from crying.
Hey, where did he learn to sing, anyway?
Quiet, you guys. I'm trying to think.
Will you stop humming? He's trying to think.
I got it. Loose lips sink ships. Right? So who says we can't also torpedo a dame?
Wait a minute. You harm one hair on my girl's head now.
Tink. What are you driving at, Groove? It's simple. Betsy wants a hero. We'll get her one. We'll spread the scuttlebutt around that Tinker here has been picked for a very dangerous mission from which he won't come back.
What kind of mission?
What kind of mission? There's this new secret weapon. Good. And the 73 is going out to test it against the Nips. Don't that make Tink a big hero?
Yeah, what happens when Betty finds out there's no such mission?
That's the beauty part. She falls for you before we go.
She does?
It's the least she can do for a guy with 1 foot in the cemetery.
Yeah, I know, Betsy. Oh, boy, when she hears I'm taking out this new secret weapon.
What kind of a weapon?
How do I know? It's a secret. Anyhow, I wouldn't tell you. I'm sorry, Fooge. I didn't mean that. All right, you rumor mongers, what are we waiting for? Let's go and start loosening up those lips. Don't you bet.
She's in there. Betsy. Get down, boy, down. Easy now.
I'll take over now, Betsy. Thanks, Zoe. I'll pick it up from here.
Okay.
All right, guys, all set?
Boy, I sure don't envy those guys on the 73.
The 73? What about them?
Ain't you heard? They pulled this ultra-special mission.
Yeah, they're gonna try out some new secret weapon.
Secret weapon, huh?
Wow, sounds like Tinker and all those guys will soon be wearing medals of honor around their necks.
Yeah, if they still got necks.
Well, shh. Remember, this is all top secret, so let's keep it real quiet.
Do you think we got through to her?
Tink, you're in.
Let me see how she's taking it. Please, Virgil.
Fire in the main locker. Oh, let's get out of here. Whoops, too late. And salute.
That's right, Doris. A secret weapon. But don't let it get around. Oh, listen, I gotta go now. Bye. Ryan, wait till you hear this. Now, you've got to promise to keep it under your hat. It's top secret.
Baby, my lips are sealed.
Well, the way I heard it, Halsey told Nimitz. Chester, he says there's only one crew can handle this. The good old 73. You see, they're checking out some kind of new weapon. And if it works, boom! They're going to be naming streets after those guys in the 73. But don't spread it around, huh? This is top secret. They don't even know about this in Washington yet.
Oh, Ensign Parker, what's new?
Hey, Carpenter. Lieutenant Carpenter, please. Can you keep it top secret? Why, of course.
And that's how it is, sir.
But why McHale and the 73 crew? Why?
It was FDR's idea, I heard, sir. And he talked it over with Churchill.
But why wasn't I told anything about this? I didn't get the orders from Complete. Who's in command here?
You, sir, and may I say doing a darn fine job.
Oh, shut up. Let me get to the bottom of this. Where is McHale?
He's on his way over here, sir.
First the commendation and now this. But I tell you, I'm going to make him talk. I'll worm it out of him if I have to strangle him with my bare hands. Ah, McHale reporting, sir. Oh, Quint, old man.
Quint, old man?
Yeah. Have a seat. What do you mean, what is it I want, Quint? I mean, do I always have to want something? After all, we've served together a long time, huh?
It sure looks that way.
Sir, sure looks that way. Quint, you know what they say about the Navy. The Navy's like a football team. Everybody's in there playing that all game together. Nobody's trying to hog the glory, Quint. You know, when that halfback, he gets that ball and he crashes through that line, he wants it, Quint. Quint, are you listening to me, Quint?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You go right ahead. It's your football.
It's my football. That's your talking. That's an order.
Talk, sir?
I'm a patient man, McHale. I can be pushed just so far, but I demand to know all about... Tin Hut? Yes, I demand to know all about your Tin Hut. Oh, Admiral Rogers.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. McHale, I'm glad you're here. I was just coming over to see you.
Oh, is there anything I can do for you, sir?
Yes, there is, Captain. How would you like to take on a special assignment?
Oh, a special assignment, McHale. I'm ready for anything, sir.
Good. Now, you know Admiral Walsh over on Bangalore.
Admiral Walsh of Special Weapons?
That's right. He needs a new refrigerator.
Oh, he needs a refrigerator?
See that he gets it. McHale, I want to talk to you.
At your service, sir.
In Private. Do you mind, Captain?
No, sir. It's a pleasure, sir. McHale gets the glory, and I get stuck with the refrigerator. You, Carpenter, this is a hard piece of cheese to swallow.
Well, perhaps if you tried a little glass of water, sir, make it down.
Oh, shut up. Glass of water. I'm going to find out what this secret mission is about. Why do they make the window so high? Down.
Yes, sir.
Now, don't hurt me.
And right off the island, huh?
Yes, sir. Lantiki Island, sir. Why, that has the best marlin fishing in the whole Pacific, sir.
Oh, fine. Well, the senator will like that.
Carry on. Carpenter, window is shut tight. I can't hear a thing. Can you read lips?
No, sir, but I can wiggle my ears.
Wiggle your eyes.
Oh, sir, they're coming out, sir, quick.
Now, I need hardly say, McHale, that mum's the word. Oh, like they say, sir, loose lips sink ships.
Yeah. Oh, Captain, you will follow through on that refrigerator now.
Oh, yes, sir. Like a shot, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
McHale, just come into my office.
Oh, wait a minute, Captain. Won't it wait? I want to give this lad dinner on my ship.
In the admiral's mess, you could...
Why not? Under the circumstances, the least I can do. So long, McHale.
Somebody up there hates me.
I can't tell you when, Mom, but it's the day after tomorrow. So if I don't come home, remember I love you and take good care of yourself and Dad and my India rubber plant. Your devoted son, Charlie.
Boy, that's beautiful.
Hold it now, Chuck, what is all this?
Well, I just wanted you to send it to my mommy. You know, just in case.
Just in case?
Skip, you don't have to talk. I understand.
Understand what?
Don't worry. When the hour strikes, I'll measure up.
Chuck, what in blazes are you babbling about?
Skip, you can trust me. Loose lips sink ships.
But Skip, we didn't do anything. Just dropped the little scuttlebutt.
To help me with Betsy. And ooh, is it helping?
Yeah, it's all over the base.
Oh, so that's why Mr. Parker was so, And Binghamton? I ought to throw you all in a brig!
But Skipper...
I told you there was a war going on. You bunch of bilge-brained glory hounds.
But it was just a little scuttlebutt. That don't hurt anybody. After all, what harm can come from a little rumor?
Parker, I'm going to get it out of you if it's the last thing that I ever do. Now, you talk.
I have nothing to say, sir.
Parker, do you know that I can have you clapped in irons? I can have you flogged right on up to the fleet. Now, I know that the mission is set for tomorrow. Now, what orders has McHale received? Talk.
No comment.
Answer. Do you know the penalty for disobeying a superior officer in time of war?
Death, sir.
By a firing squad. Now, I am a superior officer. This is the time of war. This is your captain speaking. Now, you talk.
Charles Parker, Ensign, USNR, serial number 42-13402.
Parker!
Oh, wait, no, it is 401. No, it is 402. If my dog tags hadn't rusted, I'd
Who's going away from a firing squad, Carpenter? You get me my 45.
Sure. It's over McHale's Island, sir. It's a reconnaissance plane.
The Japanese know, but they won't tell me. Parker! After him.
Yes, sir. Oh, excuse me. Urgent message from Complete, sir.
Well, give it to me. You're keeping your hat all day. Carpenter, this is it. This is it. It's in code.
Yes, sir.
What do you want? Out. Shit.
Admiral Rogers.
Yes.
Where is Admiral Walsh's refrigerator?
Refrigerator? Oh, this is a Saturday end.
Oh, it's only Thursday today.
Shut up! McHale gets the glory and I get stuck with the refrigerator. Get McHale on the phone.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. No, it was just a single nip reconnaissance plane. Yes, sir. Oh, I have no idea what they were looking for, sir. Yes, sir, Captain. I'm listening.
McHale, you're going on a mission immediately. Be prepared to shove off in 1 hour. Carpenter, I'm a genius. I'm going to send McHale to Bangalore with a refrigerator.
Oh, but sir,
Nobody told me to keep him available. When the orders come through, I'll pick the man to go on the mission.
Oh, brilliant, sir. Just brilliant.
Elroy, this is going to be a great day in your young life. Tomorrow you sail off into history. You certainly do. I'm going to use you to test that secret weapon against the Japanese.
But, sir, I'm not worthy of such an honor, sir.
Cut, Elroy. We're going to see this through together.
You're coming along, sir?
In spirit.
Oh, but, sir, that's practically a suicide mission.
Well, dead or alive, you're bound to get the Medal of Honor.
Please, sir.
And Elroy, if you do make it, and you've got all those photographers and reporters clustering around you, I'm going to be at your side.
Betsy, you look sensational.
Oh, thank you. I got us a Jeep. We'll drive to that lonely beach across the island.
Betsy, this is the moment I've been waiting for all my life.
Hey, Kicker! Come on, let's go, buddy, on the double.
On the double where?
Back to the island.
Virgil, this is Betsy, remember? Get lost.
Oh, sorry, pal, we got orders. We're shoving off right now.
Today? I thought it was tomorrow.
That's right, tomorrow. Get lost, Betsy.
Told me to bring you back.
Well, I'm not going. I won't go back. I won't. Come on. No, you please. Come on. Get lost, I told you. Come on now. No.
But this is your finest hour.
I thought it was gonna be.
Oh,
come on. Betsy, baby. Betsy.
Well, this thing's heavy. Well, they sure got it covered. What's in it, Skip?
Here, it's a refrigerater.
And that's exactly what it is. A refrigerator. Now, come on, knock it off.
A refrigerator?
These lips sink ships. What the devil's in this box? A refrigerator.
And you dragged me away from Betsy for this?
There's something funny going on around here, Mr. Parker. Can we take a little peek?
Certainly not. And that's an order. Now, you heard the skipper batten down and... Shh.
Hey, guys, I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, they sure are making a big fuss over just a refrigerator.
Hey, Groom, do you think this could be some sort of secret weapon?
Nah. Well, don't you know what they're saying over at the main base? They say de Gaulle wanted his Frenchies to test this thing.
Kidding. But FDR told him it was earmarked for the 73.
Don't say. I heard it was Churchill who. Wait a minute. We started that romance.
Even so, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Hey, group.
Yeah, Ryan?
Remember that crap game when we all went into hot here?
Yeah.
Well, here.
Deadbeat Ryan is paying up?
All of us, group. We wouldn't want it on our conscience now. Well, sayonara, group.
Yeah, that ought to do it all right, Parker.
All right, boys. Get ready to shove off.
Hey, Skip, what are we carrying? And where are we really going?
Oh, come on. Now, what's eating you guys?
Skip, can you tell us the target for the night?
Yes, I can. Bangalore. And we're delivering a refrigerator to some admiral.
Oh, come on, Skip.
Give it to us straight.
We can take it.
All right, now, stow it. You heard the skipper. It's a refrigerator. Isn't it?
That's right. Now, doggone it, stop your jabbering, will you? Come on now, you room-amongers, let's get moving. Take a start your engines.
Betsy, I'm going to get killed without even enjoying the fringe benefits.
Will you get moving, you bunch of meatballs? Come on. Gruber, this is the last time I'm going to say it. This is not a secret mission, and that is a refrigerator we carry.
Skipper, don't you trust us?
Oh, let's deliver this! Now, look, you ain't balls of falling for your own scuttlebutt. And I've had all I'm going to take from you guys.
Hey, Ben, it's at 10 o'clock. There's a pack of them.
Hey, there must be hundreds of them. Well, what do they want from us?
Does that answer your question? Not a secret mission, eh?
Christy, let's get out of here. Hey, stop off the port side. That's starboard, you dummy. Hey, there's a sub there, too. Evasive action.
Now, how can those nips have found out?
How else? Gruber is big now.
Boy, loose lips are gonna sink a ship, all right. Ours.
Come on, pour it out. Get us out of here.
Hey, the engines have conked out. We're carrying too heavy a load.
Well, dump it over the side. Come on, you Harvey. Get that plastic box over the side. On the double.
Pleasure. But Skip, you can't do that.
Who says so? Get it over the side. Come on.
Well, what's FDR gonna say? And Churchill.
All right, there she goes. Try the engines now.
Boy, DeGaule's gonna be mad, too.
Now, let's get out of here.
Hey, look, the nips are going after it.
Hey, Christy, head for that cove.
There's a nip sub in the way.
What? Stand by to fire torpedoes! Fire one! Fire two! Bingo! All right, come on, boy, let's make tracks.
They got it. Skip, they got the box. Down!
How about that? Ice cubes. Ice cubes?
I told you, you goony bird.
Hey, how about that? Inventing a secret weapon that fires ice cubes.
Tink. Ah, hero. Go get it, Tink.
Betsy, look. The front star. We sank the sub and...
The stifling heat of Coral Cove Atoll was a persistent antagonist, clinging to every soul and corner of the makeshift naval base like a particularly determined barnacle. Commodore Beauregard Bumble, a man whose face permanently resided in a shade of apoplectic crimson and whose uniform perpetually looked 2 sizes too small, found himself battling this adversary daily, usually from behind a desk pile precariously high with paperwork. His office, a corrugated iron box that magnified the island's humidity, smelled perpetually of stale cigars, desperation, and the faint, unsettling whiff of something organic slowly decomposing under the floorboards. He leaned back in his ancient, squeaky swivel chair, a defiant creak accompanying the move, and pointed a trembling, cigar-clenched finger at Lieutenant Quentin K. Quickstep, young, earnest, and possessing the unfortunate habit of always being precisely where Commodore Bumble least wanted him to be. Lieutenant Quickstep stood ramrod straight, his eyes fixed on some point just beyond the Commodore's ear, as if anticipating a sudden, aerial attack of classified documents. Lieutenant Quickstep, Bumble bellowed, the sound ricocheting off the tin walls, causing a startled parrot outside to squawk in protest. I believe I just articulated a profound sentiment of, shall we say, astonishment, a guttural, primal exclamation of the utterly unexpected, a cascading chorus of, and I quote, From the deepest chambers of my beleaguered soul, wow, 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 wow. He slammed the unlit cigar onto his desk, a gesture that sent a fresh cascade of dust motes dancing in the single shaft of sunlight filtering through a grimy window pane. And what, pray tell, provoked such an ungentlemanly yet deeply felt expression of profound incredulity, Lieutenant? None other than the critical, indispensable, utterly vital, and frankly baffling requisition for garter belts. Garter belts? Quick Step. You, sir, are the supply officer here. Quick Step flinched, a small, involuntary twitch of his left eye. Yes, Commodore. Sir. He swallowed, the movement visible in his taut throat. He was prepared for anything. Ammunition shortages, rationing disputes, the never-ending quest for decent coffee beans. But garter belts? That was firmly outside the Quick-Step purview of expected combat logistics. Bumble slammed his fist down again, this time rattling a half-empty glass of what appeared to be muddy water, but which Bumble swore was purified spring water. If the nurses, those valiant angels of mercy toiling tirelessly in our base infirmary, which, might I add, is presently struggling to cope with an unprecedented influx of jungle rot cases and an alarming shortage of sterile bandages. But I digress. If those nurses need garter belts, Lieutenant, then you snap to it. I mean, you shake a leg. Oh, you know what I mean. This is a matter of morale. Quick Step, utmost morale. Do you comprehend the gravity of a lack of proper foundational undergarments in wartime? It could cripple the war effort. Imagine the headlines. Coral Cove Atoll crumbles under weight of sagging hosiery. Quick Step stammered. Sir, I'm not sure we have any requisition codes for. Codes be damned, man. Just find them. What a war. Quick Step. What an utterly, profoundly, ridiculously bewildering war. Everything is on my shoulders. The weight of the entire Pacific. Theater rests solely upon these aging, yet still surprisingly robust shoulders. Bumble dramatically slapped both shoulders for emphasis, grunting slightly with the effort. Just as Quick Step was about to offer an apology for the perceived burden of existence, Private Chippy Chuckles, Bumble's perpetually breathless junior aide, burst into the office, skidding to a halt with an audible squeak of his sandals. Chippy, a nervous young man whose cap was always askew and whose glasses perpetually threatened to slide off. His nose held a crumpled telex form as if it were a ticking hand grenade. Commodore, sir, I just got a message from a pal of mine at Conflict Central. Sir, Chippy blurted, barely pausing to inhale. Admiral, Iron Jaw Jericho Jawbreaker is arriving today on a sneak inspection, sir. Oh, no, Iron Jaw Jawbreaker is coming here. The effect on Commodore Bumble was instantaneous and terrifying. His crimson complexion deepened to a vibrant purple, his eyes bulged, and the unlit cigar snapped cleanly in two between his clenched teeth. Iron Jaw Jawbreaker, he wheezed, the very name catching his throat like a swallowed bone. The name alone struck fear into the hearts of officers from Pearl Harbor to Pago Pago. A stickler for protocol, a zealot for spotlessness, and a man rumored to be able to smell a loose thread at 20 paces. Jawbreaker's sneak inspections were legendary and invariably catastrophic. Bumble leaped to his feet, knocking his chair over with a theatrical clatter. That's all I need. The man's practically got sensors for detecting dust bunnies when he's nosing around. Do you realize what a mess this place is in? Quick Step, Chuckles, do either of you have even the faintest, most microscopic understanding of the colossal, unprecedented mess this entire atoll has become? Hello, is anybody listening? Yes, this is Commodore Beauregard Bumble. Who did you expect to find in my office? Tokyo Rose? We're facing total annihilation by tidiness. Oh, the ignominy! His outburst was interrupted by the persistent ringing of his field phone, a rusty contraption of dubious reliability. He snatched it up, glaring at the receiver as if it were personally responsible for his impending doom. Yes, this is Commodore Bumble. Who did you expect to find in my office? Some kind of geisha? Tokyo Rose? Speak, confound you. He paused, listening, his brow furrowing deeper with each word. What? The Sinks? In the Petty Officers Club? Are backing up? So, what do you expect me to do about? You imbecile? I'm the commanding officer here. I'm not a plumber. Does my uniform bear the insignia of a Master Chief Plumber's Mate First Class? I think not. I'm a strategist, a leader of men, a gentleman. He slammed the phone down, narrowly missing his hand. He ran a hand over his sweating, bald pate, looking utterly wretched. Sir, Lieutenant Quickstep ventured cautiously. Commodore, if I may, do you have any things like this? My stomach acid could start a car. Quickstep had noticed a small bottle of antacids on Bumble's desk, a permanent fixture beside a framed photo of a rather stern-looking woman Quickstep suspected was Mrs. Bumble, perhaps the only person on Earth capable of striking fear into the Commodore's heart. Bumble merely waved a dismissive hand. Pills, Quickstep. Don't mention the pills. These infernal things are a plot. I tell you, a culinary conspiracy. Please, sir, Quickstep insisted, his brow creased with genuine concern. Take it easy on those pills. You know how they always give you indigestion, sir, please. Bumble scoffed. Indigestion? Indigestion is for the faint of heart. Quickstep, I feel a veritable volcano brewing within my very viscera. But I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. By the celestial stars above. If I really get sick, truly unequivocally ill, then someone else would have to face the admiral. Wait a minute, you say. A flicker of something, akin to a mad glint, appeared in his eyes. He stopped pacing, suddenly still. The clattering of paperwork, the stifling heat, the impending doom, all seemed to coalesce into a single brilliant, nefarious idea. If I was sick, he mused, tapping his cigar stub with a newly invigorated intensity, genuinely, catastrophically sick, then I could appoint an acting base commander, couldn't I? And he could talk to the admiral, right? Lieutenant Quickstep, that's perfectly within regulations, isn't it? A temporary incapacitation. Say, an unexpected bout of tropical fever. Quickstep, ever the regulations man, nodded hesitantly. Oh, yes, sir. Within emergency provisions, yes. His mind immediately went to the chain of command, sorting through who the logical choice might be. But Bumble wasn't listening. He was already spinning the intricate web of his genius. His mind, often likened to a sluggish bilge pump, had, on this rare occasion, decided to function like a supercharged centrifuge. And I want you to know, Lieutenant, he declared, striking a heroic pose, albeit one slightly hindered by the tightness of his tunic, that I am ready to accept the supreme test of finding an appropriate sacrificial. Lamb for iron-jawed jawbreaker. He paused, a mischievous grin stretching across his purple face. Not Julian, not Lieutenant Quickstep. No. He rubbed his hands together with a truly diabolical glee. Commander Finian Finn McGinty, with McGinty and his scallywags in charge of Coral Cove Atoll. For a mere afternoon, they will run wild. They will dismantle this base board by board. They will absolutely and definitively destroy themselves right in front of the admiral. It's absolutely brilliant. Quickstep, utterly, staggeringly brilliant. Bumble peered at his reflection in the dusty mirror hanging on the wall. He adjusted his already askew cap, exaggerated a cough that sounded suspiciously like a dying walrus, and feigned a tremble in his hand. I do look sort of sick to you, don't I? All right. He tilted his head, adopting what he believed was a look of profound, feverish debilitation. Quickstep, caught off guard by the sheer audacity of the scheme, found himself nodding vigorously. Yes, sir. Terribly sick, sir. Don't you think you'd better call the medic? Right away. Sir, with haste. He even added an extra, earnest emphasis to the terribly sick part, trying to match the Commodore's dramatic flair. Excellent, Quickstep. My boy. On the double, Bumble's voice cracked theatrically. Chippy, Chippy, he yelled, attempting to appear faint. It's Commodore Bumble. Hurry, he's not well. Quick. On the double. Chuckles. I think I'm going to pay. His voice trailed off, his eyes rolling back in his head with an entirely unconvincing lurch. Chippy, always eager to please, misheard. Oh, sir, you're going to pay, he echoed, a confused frown creasing his young brow. He rummaged frantically through his pockets, as if the Commodore was asking for a personal loan. Oh, sir, you didn't say to catch you. Just as Bumble performed his elaborate stage swoon, Chippy, still bewildered, completely failed to support him, resulting in a surprisingly solid thud as Bumble's ample frame hit the floor. You're a stupid numbskull, Chuckles. Bumble bellowed, momentarily forgetting his feigned illness as he scrambled to his feet, rubbing his rather tender backside. Thanks, Chippy. Thanks a million for your profound support. Chippy, utterly mortified, saluted stiffly. Thank you, sir. Good old sir. He mumbled, already imagining the reprimand that would undoubtedly follow. Oh, sir. Sir, it's Commander McGinty. He's coming this way. Lieutenant Quickstep announced, having spotted the familiar, shambolic form of Phineas McGinty strolling leisurely towards Bumble's office, whistling a Johnny. Entirely inappropriate sea shanty. Bumble, hearing this, immediately reassumed his role, a beatific, if somewhat manic, smile spreading across his face. He even managed to produce a faint, pathetic moan. How good. This is going to be one of the happiest illnesses of my life. He staggered over to his cot, threw himself onto it with a grunt that belied his sickness, and pulled a grubby blanket over himself. I don't remember. All right? It's a trick, boys. I'm a very sick man. Don't forget. An invalid. You hear me? An invalid. Just then, the door creaked open, admitting Commander Finn McGinty. Fine. A man whose easy grin and perpetually crumpled uniform suggested a lifelong indifference to regulations paused in the doorway, his keen eyes taking in the chaotic scene. His PT boat, the Coral Cat, was a ramshackle miracle, held together by sheer willpower and questionable ingenuity, much like its commander. His crew, Ensign Pip Percival Plimpton III, the neurotic second-in-command, Specs Miller, the bespectacled intellectual, Gizmo Jenkins, the mechanical savant, Doodle Higgins, the perpetually hungry and good-natured simpleton, and Sergeant Rocky Ridgeback, the grizzled, tough-as-nails veteran, were an equally motley but fiercely loyal bunch. They were currently somewhere between inventing a new method for deep-sea poker and attempting to distill jungle juice from fermented fruit. Oh, hi, Commodore, Finn said, his voice laced with mild surprise, utterly unfooled by the dramatic display. What's wrong, sir? He eyed the fallen chair and the twitching blanket. Bumble, from beneath the blanket, groaned pitifully. Oh, McGinty, I don't know, McGinty. It's taking a lot of tests. I haven't got any answers yet. Confound it all. All I know right now is that I'm in bad shape. Very bad shape. My constitution is, in a word, compromised. He even managed to squeeze out a rather convincing whimper. Oh, hi. Oh. For goodness sakes, Lieutenant Quickstep, let's have you raise my head a little bit. Will you, please? I feel quite unsupported. Quickstep rushed forward. Yes, sir. Here, I'll do it for you. He gently slipped a hand under Bumble's head, lifting it carefully. Bumble, momentarily enjoying the solicitous attention, murmured, Oh, good. Then, remembering his role, he suddenly bellowed, Wait a minute. Put it down. Put it down. You oaf. Push it down. Push it down. Push it down on the ground. My head, on the hard, unyielding ground, for that is my fate. I got it. Can I break right back? He paused, a momentary slip, then quickly corrected himself with another theatrical gasp. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, I say. Finn McGinty, suppressing a smirk, leaned casually against the doorframe. He was just trying to make you comfortable, sir. After all, you know how concerned we are about you. Oh, yes, sir. Take it easy, Commodore. Remember how very, very sick you are, sir. His tone was perfectly respectful, yet carried just the slightest undertone of amused mockery. Bumble, hearing the subtle jab, glowered. Chippy, give the admiral's assistant something for his insubordination. Chippy, confused, merely saluted. Gee, I'm sorry, sir. I thought it was in neutral. That's all, you menace. Bumble roared, once again forgetting his supposed frailty as he half sat up. That's it, McGinty. You're right, McGinty. I'm a very sick man. The medics don't know how long I'm going to be in here. So, while I'm away, I'm going to have to appoint an acting base commander. He looked pointedly at Finn, expecting the penny to drop. Finn adopted an air of genuine understanding. Well, I understand, sir, and you can rest assured that my boys and I will give Lieutenant Quickstep all the help we can. He's a good lad. Quickstep, good head on his shoulders, though he does fret a bit over requisition codes. Bumble's purple hue returned. Quickstep? Quickstep, you say? No, no, no. He's a boob. Yes, Quickstep is a boob. I'm appointing you the acting base commander, McGinty. Finn McGinty's casual grin faltered, replaced by a look of genuine horror. Me? Oh, come on, Commodore. You must be kidding. With all due respect, sir. The last thing this atoll needs is me in command of anything more complex than a fishing line. Bumble, now fully committed to his theatrical performance, rose from the cot and glared directly into Finn's eyes, wobbling slightly for added effect. McGinty, take a good look at me. Do I look like a man who's kidding? I tell you, my life is draining away with every breath. Finn, maintaining a straight face, matched Bumble's intensity. No, sir, but take a good look at me, sir. Do I look like a base commander? He gestured to his perpetually unbuttoned collar, the wild tangle of his dark hair and the faint, lingering scent of brine and illicit pineapple rum that always seemed to cling to him. Ensign Plimpton, who had followed Finn into the office, his anxiety levels already spiking from the general air of chaos, couldn't help but blurt, "He's got you there, Wally." He immediately clapped a hand over his mouth, realizing his grievous error. No, sir. No, 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 no. Easy does it, sir. Finn quickly interjected, trying to smooth things over. Now, look, I'm a saltwater skipper. Sir, I'd be no good behind a desk. I'd drown in paperwork. Literally. He even performed a little pantomime of struggling to swim through stacks of imaginary forms. Bumble, however, was impervious. McGinty, I wouldn't think of asking you to take on a big assignment like this without some help. So, I'm appointing Plimpton here, acting executive officer. Ensign Pip Percival Plimpton III, whose career aspirations rarely extended beyond successfully completing a spreadsheet, nearly fainted on the spot. Oh, boy. Did you hear that, Skipper? Acting executive officer. Thanks. Commodore, you'll never regret this. I think, maybe. Bumble merely waved his hand grandly. I know. Here you are, McGinty. Take this. He thrust a battered clipboard and an ancient, rusty ceremonial cutlass at Finn. You go over to my office, your office now, and you take command this minute. That's an order. Commander. Oh, but Commodore, sir. Finn began, still trying to grasp the enormity of this calamity. Out, 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 out. Bumble shrieked, shooing them from his office with the fervor of a man swatting a particularly bothersome fly. Now, Quickstep, you know what to do. My cot needs plump in. My pillows need fluffing. My very constitution needs convalescing. Finn and Plimpton stumbled out, still reeling from the unexpected promotion. They made their way to Bumble's former office, which was to be Finn's temporary seat of power. The moment they stepped inside, the field phone began to ring again, insistent and shrill. "Oh, just a minute. Lieutenant, just a minute," Finn mumbled to himself. Trying to make sense of the new command, he gestured to Plimpton. "Your acting base commander, Pip, what do we do about this infernal noise?" Before Plimpton could even begin to process this new wave of responsibility, Rocky Ridgeback, the grizzled sergeant, stuck his head in the doorway. "Yeah, Chief. The what? The sinks are still plugged up, and the petty officers are, well, what do you want from me? A get-well card." Finn, trying to mimic Bumble's air of authority, barked into phone. "Hold it. Chief, hold it. Can't you see I'm on the phone?" "Yeah, I know, Skipper, but he paused, his eyes widening. "Well, what do you got there?" Rocky, oblivious of the high-stakes drama unfolding, held up a collection of elasticated items. "Well, it looks like a bunch of slingshots to me. Skipper, or maybe fishing gear. I think we'll run out of ammo faster than we thought with these." He paused, squinting. "Oh, wait, those are the garter belts, aren't they?" Finn, suddenly remembering Bumble's initial rant, slapped his forehead. "Good news, sir. We found the garter belts." "Oh, I'm sorry, Chief. I'm sorry. Hold on. Lieutenant Quickstep. Yeah, we found those items." "Yes. I'll have them sent them right away." "Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. You're welcome." He handed the phone back to Rocky. "Chippy, get those to the nurse's quarters right away. And, Chief, have you thought about—" The phone started ringing again before he could finish. "Get the phone, will you? Chippy, get the phone." Plimpton, meanwhile, was already tangled in a veritable spiderweb of administrative calls. "Executive Officer Plimpton here. What is it? What? Right? That's right. I authorize building permits for the CBs of the Coconut Busters and their new mess. Hall, right? It is? Oh. Skipper, did you know their new mess hall was in the middle of the rifle range?" Plimpton's voice reached a fever pitch. No. Hello? Well, tell the Coconut Busters to keep their heads down. I'll watch the problems here myself." Finn, simultaneously attempting to juggle another phone, spoke into it. "McGinty here. What? On the radar? Well, track it and give me a positive identification." "Yeah. Roger Hanson. Roger that." He then looked up, bewildered. "Now, Plimpton, what is it? What is the latest impending catastrophe?" At that moment, Doodle Higgins, McGinty's eternally cheerful and somewhat rotund torpedo man, wandered into the office, carrying a half-eaten coconut and a wide, innocent grin. "Hi, Skipper. I just want to congratulate you on your new job." Finn, struggled with a phone receiver jammed between his ear and shoulder, snapped, "And will you keep it down? Doodle, can't you see we're trying to conduct important business here?" "Yes." "Lieutenant, affirmative. Yeah, your garter belts are on the way. What's next?" Doodle, completely unfazed, plowed on. "Skipper, the boys were not willing to ask your permission to throw a little shindig tonight. We were thinking it could be for charity." "Great. That's what we need around here, is a little action." Finn boomed into the phone, his face lighting up. "Action, morale, positive engagement." "I knew you'd say that, Skip." Doodle beamed. "And we can rake in a pile of dough because—" "You nincompoop." Plimpton shrieked, his already fragile nerves fraying under the strain. "Can't you see we're busy? Shove off, will you, boy? Yeah, you're the skipper. Get out. Out. And we got your okay, Skip?" Doodle asked, already halfway out the door. Finn, still beaming, yelled, "As far as I'm concerned, you tell those boys. Full speed ahead. A full-on celebration of military might and convivial spirit. That's an order." Thank a million. Skip, to the moon." Doodle chirped, before vanishing as quickly as he appeared. Finn sighed, rubbing his temples. Keep me close, then Plimpton. Plimpton, buried under a pile of requisitions, replied mournfully, "Oh, I sure will. Skipper, I sure will." The chaos only escalated. "Okay, Chippy, we got to scramble. Boy, PT-46 is hot on the tail of a nip sub." Finn yelled into another phone, then grabbed a pair of binoculars. "Hey, incidentally, what a group of one, what's the identification on that submarine?" "Oh, I don't know, Skipper." Chippy's muffled voice came back. "I was busy with a supply list. They just reported a very submarine-wise sub." Finn threw his hands up in despair. "Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, hello, hello." He slapped the receiver back onto its cradle. "This is a madhouse, Pip. A glorious, beautiful, utterly insane madhouse." Meanwhile, unbeknownst to the newly appointed temporary high command, the other members of Finn McGinney's crew were already well underway with Doodle's shindig plans. Gizmo Jenkins, the crew's mechanical genius, and Specs Miller, the scholarly one, were hastily arranging a display. "Let's go, Gizmo. Press up the storefront. We're in business," Specs urged, struggling with a brightly colored sarong draped across a makeshift stall made of salvage crates and palm fronds. "You mean that Skipper said it's okay, Specs?" Gizmo asked, wiping sweat from his brow. "You bet," his exact words were. "Tell the boys my orders are all a head full. Is that a base commander, or is that a base commander?" "Gizmo." Specs puffed out his chest, attempting to channel some of Finn's roguish charm. "Well, let's not just stand around, men. Open up shop." Rocky Ridgeback commanded, organizing a line of sailors who were already clamoring for a look. "You got it. Come on. Careful. Careful with the booze. Doodle, don't spill any of that precious jungle juice. Good, good, good. Come, come, come. You're all looking at me. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa." Doodle, meanwhile, was carefully balancing a tray of particularly potent homemade cocktails, wobbling precariously. "Well, let's go. Take those crumbs." Rocky then grabbed a megaphone. "Yeah, me and my lawnmower. Let's go. Hang those garlands. All right, men. Get your money ready. The most fantastic wing-ding of the year is about to start. Give a little. Sample, girls. That's enough. That's enough. That's too much. Come right this way. Beautiful. Beautiful. There they go, wiggling their way right into my propaganda. Oh, this is going to be spectacular." Back in his sick bay, Commodore Bumble, despite his self-imposed incapacitation, was keeping a close eye on the proceedings through a set of high-powered binoculars aimed squarely at McGinty's newly occupied office. Sure. He's on his way in. Elroy, Admiral Iron Jaw Jawbreaker. His plane will touch down in a few minutes, sir. Good. McGinty, the scoundrel, is as good as dead. The lost boys of Coral Cove Atoll didn't let me down, Elroy. Private Mort's Myrtle, Bumble's personal aide and general whipping boy, was hovering nearby, trying to look helpful while simultaneously remaining as inconspicuous as possible. Well, sir, I suppose they are, well, a little boisterous, sir. Boisterous, Myrtle? Bumble cackled, a dry, rasping sound. They've turned Coral Cove Atoll into a regular Roman orgy, complete with half-dressed girls and everything. It's beyond magnificent, beyond boisterous. It's precisely what Iron Jaw Jawbreaker abhors. He'll have McGinty strung up by his own bootlaces. Myrtle, whose concept of a Roman orgy was probably based on a faded picture in a history book, looked intrigued. Oh, sir, may I go take a look? Just for, research purposes. Bumble spun around, his fake frailty momentarily forgotten. Control yourself, Lieutenant. What's the matter with you? Man, are you suggesting you have the stomach for such debauchery? Lieutenant Nurse Amelia Wilson. should be arriving at McGinty's quarters every minute now. Another nail in McGinty's coffin. Elroy, another perfectly placed, meticulously planned, incontrovertible nail. Myrtle blinked. Lieutenant Nurse Wilson, sir? But what's a nurse going to do to Commander McGinty's career, sir? Bumble merely gave a conspiratorial wink. Oh, you'll see, Elroy. You'll see. Meanwhile, back at Finn's new command center, Ensign Plimpton was frankly trying to clear a path through the burgeoning pile of incoming messages. Yeah. Chippy, have this sent over to maintenance, will you? Oh, yeah. All right. All sailor. I mean nurse. All right. He stammered as Lieutenant Nurse Amelia Wilson, a strikingly composed and intelligent woman in a crisp, if somewhat wilting uniform, walked into the office. She carried herself with an air of professional efficiency that stood in stark contrast to the rapidly descending chaos around Finn and Plimpton. Pretty nice time to press what you have there, she remarked, observing the disorganized state of the desk. Lieutenant Wilson, what are you doing here? She asked Finn, who was momentarily dumbfounded by her presence. She then added pointedly, and you're out of uniform, Commander McGinty. Finn, caught off guard, stumbled over his words. Out of uniform? What? Oh, well, I mean not by choice, of course. Lieutenant, it's as part of the mission. Lieutenant Wilson simply raised a perfectly arched eyebrow. Commodore Bumble thinks you've been working too hard, Commander, and he sent me over to take you for a swim. He seemed very concerned about your mental well-being. Finn's eyes narrowed. Commodore Bumble? Concerned about my health? Huh, that'll be the day. There's something fishy going on around here, Lieutenant. Very, very fishy, and it smells suspiciously like rotting cod. He suddenly snapped his fingers. Here, Plimpton, Matt McGinty's beach office. Huh, check, yeah, right. Okay, nice tip. Plimpton, who was meticulously scribbling notes, looked up, bewildered. No. Commander, don't tell me. The color of the garter belts is all wrong. Was it puce instead of periwinkle? I specifically requested periwinkle. Finn waved him off, a look of dawning comprehension slowly spreading across his face. No, it's nothing like that, Plimpton. It's far worse. Admiral Jawbreaker's plane just landed. He's on his way over here in a jeep. Oh, well, if that's all it is, then Plimpton started before the words registered. Iron-jawed Jawbreaker's coming here? Oh, no. You don't suppose there's a sneak inspection here? Commander, now I get it. That Bumble is all. Sitting pretty in that sick bay, playing the invalid, and I'm left out here in a griddle. We're sautéed. We're fried. We're doomed. Lieutenant Wilson, however, was still looking puzzled. But, Commander, I don't understand. All the Commodore wanted to do was to set me up to be clobbered by the toughest admiral in the fleet. Finn snarled, his easy-going facade dropping like an anchor. He turned to Lieutenant Wilson. Girlie, we got work to do. You better get out of here and get out of that suit. Yeah, you better put something else on. You wouldn't want to see her out of here like that. Come on. We'll get this place a mess. We got work to do. He thrust a tattered, ancient manual at her. Give me that book. Now, Plimpton, where are those party organizers? A few minutes later, the erstwhile party was in full raucous swing at what was rapidly becoming McGinty's distraction zone. The makeshift beach bar was overflowing with tipsy sailors. The jungle band was playing frenetic, off-key samba, and the sarong-clad hula girls, actually several large, hairy sailors in drag, including a surprisingly agile Rocky Ridgeback and a deeply committed Specs Miller, were gyrating with alarming enthusiasm. Doodle Higgins, now thoroughly invested in the revelry, spotted Finn. Oh, come on. Skip, I didn't know you liked that Rafferty so well. The guy is throwing a party for him. Finn grabbed Doodle by the shoulder, a grim determination replacing his earlier joviality. Where is the blasted party, Doodle? Come on. Have a call about your old face. Parole your buck. I need you. I'll tear him limb from limb. He gestured frantically towards a chaotic dance floor. Come on. Dance with the hula hotshots. Wiggle your blues away. Parole your buck. Throw him off. Throw him off. Oh, I say, Skipper, are you the first dancer on the house? Finn marched straight to the stage, where a particularly exuberant rocky ridgeback, adorned with a wilting lei and an unconvincing coconut bra, was attempting a shimmy that defied the laws of physics. Pick one out. Rocky, I'm going to turn you inside out for this. What do I do? Turn off that music. The party's over, you hear me? Over. Rocky, momentarily confused but ever respectful of Finn, saluted, nearly dislodging his bra. But, Skip, in the office, you gave me a magic word. You said full speed ahead. Finn gritted his teeth. Oh, I did, huh? Well, let me give you another magic word. Rocky. Iron-jawed jawbreaker. And he's on his way here right now to blast this entire atoll into oblivion and conduct his utterly terrifying blitz and Spectre inspection. Yeah, and he's specifically coming to see all the skippers responsible for this den of iniquity. Now, come on, let's move this stuff out of here, and fast, fast, fast. Let's go. Come on. Boys, let's go. Move it. Move it. Get it out of here. Every last pineapple and plastic garland. And for goodness sake, get those sarongs off Specs before he catches jungle fever. Suddenly, Chippy Chuckles burst through crowd, his eyes wide with panic. Hey, Skipper, the Jeep's coming. Hold me. Jump the torpedoes. It's the Admiral. Finn sprang into action, barking orders. Chippy, get these girls out of here. Quick. All of them. Doodle, still clinging to his empty coconut, looked around in confusion. But where? Skipper? Where do we put them? There's nowhere to hide a dozen fully grown men in skirts. Finn scanned the immediate vicinity, his eyes lighting upon the reinforced concrete structure of the base's air raid shelter, usually used for storing emergency rations and the occasional stray chicken. Anywhere. Here. Put them in the air raid shelter. I'll steer the Admiral clear. Go on. Boy. All right. Now, girls, you and the Skipper, let's move out of here and shake a leg. Or, whatever you shake. Get him. Get him. All right, come on. All set. All starched. He quickly shed his uniform tunic, grabbed a tattered fishing net, and began to make himself look busy, as if he'd just emerged from a strenuous deep-sea fishing expedition. Within moments, the Jeep carrying Admiral, Iron Jaw, Jericho Jawbreaker, a formidable man with a granite jawline and eyes that could bore holes through steel plating, pulled up to Finn's now decidedly less festive-looking beach office. Accompanying him was a stiff-backed Lieutenant Kreider, the Admiral's aide, whose uniform appeared to have been starched by sheer force of will. Okay, all right, brace yourselves, you guys, Finn muttered to Plimpton, who was attempting to hide a tray of rum-laced fruit punch behind his back. Here he comes. Turn, salute. He straightened up, adopted a suitably earnest expression, and saluted with exaggerated precision. Welcome to Coral Cove Atoll, sir. Acting Base Commander McGinty, at your service, sir. Jawbreaker, a man who believed smiles were a sign of weakness, simply grunted. At ease, gentlemen. He surveyed Finn with an unblinking stare that felt like a physical examination. Plimpton, attempting to mimic Finn, saluted awkwardly, nearly spilling the punch. And as acting executive officer, Plimpton, at your command, sir. He quickly dumped the punch behind a nearby bush, hoping no one noticed the sudden wilting of a hibiscus. Jawbreaker's gaze, however, was fixated on Finn's neck. What the devil is that thing around your neck, Commander McGinty? He barked, pointing a leathery finger. Finn, remembering his quick transformation, grinned. Oh, it's an old native custom. Sir, a sign of welcome and reverence for esteemed visitors to our humble shores. Piranha, Come on my way. Come on. It's, for luck. He gestured vaguely at the fishing net still draped about him like a rather ill-fitting scarf. Jawbreaker's brow furrowed. Will you stop that gibberish, McGinney? This isn't a luau. Let's get down to business. Commander. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Finn, knowing full well what business meant to Jawbreaker, nodded meekly. I heard when I landed that Commodore Bumble was in the hospital, Jawbreaker stated, a glint in his eye that suggested he already suspected foul play. Oh, that's right, sir. Finn confirmed, a perfectly innocent expression on his face. A terrible bout of tropical whatever it is, sir. Quite debilitating. He'll be shattered. Sir, simply shattered. Jawbreaker grunted again. I'll pay my respects to him first, and then we get on with the inspection. Yes, sir. You men, report to your stations at once. I'll just make a quick visit to the infirmary. He turned sharply. This way, Commander McGinty. Right this way, sir. Finn chirped, relieved at the momentary reprieve, and quickly motioning to Plimpton to ensure the hula girls remained hidden. Meanwhile, in his sick bay, Commodore Bumble, thoroughly enjoying his elaborate deception, received a frantic phone call from Lieutenant Quickstep. Sir, it's the Admiral. He's here. He's on his way over here to see you. Quickstep stammered, his voice filled with urgency. Yes, I know that, Quickstep. That's the entire point of my genius. Isn't it? But this is incredible. I never saw McGinney and his band move so fast. He managed to clear out that entire circus in mere minutes. The scoundrel, a veritable magician. Bumble chortled, envisioning Jawbreaker's wrath descending upon Finn. Oh, but sir! Myrtle interjected, his eyes wide. Those hula girls are still trapped in the bomb shelter. Sir, won't they get in trouble? Bumble scoffed. That's a perfect place for them, too, Myrtle. A safe, secure location where they can await their destiny. When I tip off the Admiral about McGinty's flagrant disregard for moral probity, McGinney's career is going up in smoke. Poof, gone like a bad memory. Oh, sir, I'll help you sink. Captain, and the bad yellow eggs, sir. Another frantic call came through. Commander McGinney couldn't go swimming because some Admiral arrived. I know he arrived. He's on his way over here. Myrtle, get her out of the room. Yes, sir. Get her out of here. Bumble snapped, his carefully constructed illusion threatened by any loose end. Just then, a curt knock rattled the infirmary door. It swung open, revealing Admiral Jawbreaker, his expression as forbidding as a storm cloud. With him was Lieutenant Kreider, pencil and notebook at the ready. Sir, it's the Admiral. He's here. Myrtle whispered frantically, attempting to assist Bumble into a more convincingly bettered position. Bumble gasped, suddenly realizing the need for dramatic timing. The Admiral, well, hyperbolic act 2, all over again. Myrtle, get her in the closet. Take the closet, Myrtle. Hurry up, man. He was pointing to Lieutenant Nurse Wilson, who had returned, sensing a disruption in the force. Nurse Wilson, bewildered by Bumble's sudden order, simply stood her ground. What are you doing, Commodore? Get away from me. Take the closet? I beg your pardon. Oh, will you open it? No, sir. Get the closet, I tell you. Bumble, flustered, tried to wrestle Nurse Wilson towards a tiny storage closet. Nurse Wilson, a look of profound exasperation on her face, finally relented. Oh, yes, sir. I'll open it. Go right there. She managed to shove Bumble unceremoniously into the closet, shutting the door firmly behind him with a decisive click. Shoo! Come on. There it is. Shoo! Shoo! Admiral Jawbreaker watched the entire bizarre spectacle unfold, his brow furrowed deeper than ever. He then turned his steely gaze towards the infirmary cot, where Bumble was now feigning deep slumber, his chest rising and falling with an almost cartoonish regularity. Well, Bumble, sorry to see you laid up like this, Jawbreaker stated, his voice devoid of any genuine sympathy. Bumble opened his eyes just enough to offer a weak, pained smile. "Thank you very much, Admiral, but I'm all right, sir, really I am." He then, with a barely perceptible flick of his eyes, gestured towards a bomb shelter. "Admiral, please. For my sake, you've got to go right over to the air raid shelter. Admiral, you won't believe what's going on over there while I'm over here at death's door, suffering the slings and arrows of a contagious malady." Finn McGinty, who had dutifully followed Jawbreaker into the infirmary, quickly interjected, "I'm sure the Admiral has seen 100 air raid shelters like ours, sir. Really nothing fancy. Sir, we don't even have carpets. Admiral, just plain concrete and a few dusty hammocks. Completely uninteresting." Myrtle, still flustered from the closet incident, nodded vigorously. "Yeah, no, not even carpet, sir. Bare walls. Very stark." Bumble, enraged by Finn's damage control, bellowed, "Tell him what you do have over there, McGinty. Confess your crimes." Finn, maintaining a placid expression, blinked innocently. "Sir, they've got hula girls in the air raid shelter at this very minute. Admiral, half-dressed hula girls. McGinty, hula, you scoundrel. Girls who are dancing. Oh, the infamy." Bumble shrieked, dramatically throwing an arm across his forehead as if struck by a sudden, violent headache. Jawbreaker, however, merely looked at Finn, then back at Bumble, a flicker of something unreadable in his eyes. "He's delirious, sir," Finn calmly explained. "A common symptom of tropical fever. I'll get a doctor, Admiral, to corroborate his unfortunate mental state." He began to back away slowly toward the door. "Don't you try to weasel out of this, McGinty." Bumble roared, leaping from the bed with astonishing alacrity. "We saw him with our own eyes, didn't we, Lieutenant Kreider? He's clearly trying to cover up his monstrous transgression." He then looked directly at Kreider. "Oh, you're right. Lieutenant, this insubordination is absolutely disgraceful. You simply must see what's going on out there, sir." Jawbreaker, with a sigh that seemed to carry the weight of all naval frustrations, turned to Bumble. "Bumble, get back in bed before you catch pneumonia. Here, I'll get your robes, man. And take one of these. You're clearly in a state." He picked up Bumble's antacid bottle. No. Bumble protested, trying to evade Jawbreaker's attempt to force him back to bed. "Captain, I'd like an explanation, and it better be good, McGinty. I would shoot and we would keep off, and get those girls out of the air raid shelter fast." He whispered fiercely to Finn as Jawbreaker momentarily turned his back. Just then, Nurse Wilson, looking perfectly professional and utterly fed up, emerged from the infirmary closet, holding a spare, crisply ironed uniform. "Hey, Admiral, you forgot your orders." She held out a set of Bumble's embroidered epaulets, now detached from his frenzied grappling. Yeah, Mr. Plimpton, get the ladies back in their designated quarters immediately." Jawbreaker, turning back, snapped, "Well, Captain, I'm waiting for the explanation." Bumble pointed an accusing finger at Finn. "Yes, sir, but you see, Admiral, they were he did it. Yeah, he's a terrible person. Admiral, he's always sneaking women around and shoving them in places, especially hula girls. Oh, the hula girls." Finn, maintaining his innocent demeanor, retorted, "Me, sir? But, sir, you know I've never." "All right, stop it, both of you," Jawbreaker roared, his voice cutting to the bickering like a torpedo. "Is this a naval base or a madhouse? I don't know what's going on around here, but I'll get to the bottom of it after my inspection. Commander McGinty, shall we proceed? Where is this notorious air raid shelter?" Finn, caught completely off guard by the unexpected twist, tried to recover. "Yes, sir. Would you like to start with the base laundry, sir? A paragon of military cleanliness. I assure you, not a single sock out of place. a testament to efficiency. No, not the laundry. Bumble shrieked, fighting against Lieutenant Kreider, who was attempting to escort him back to bed. The air raid shelter. Please, the air raid shelter. They're girls, I tell you, I guess. Those little things. Small and jiggly, but you'll be late. That nonsense. I'll decide where to start this inspection. Now, back to bed. Sir, at once. And that is an order, Captain Bumble. Bumble, vanquished, was shoved back onto the cot. Jawbreaker then turned to Finn. Let's go look in the air raid shelter. Commander, lead the way. Yes, sir, Finn replied, attempting to maintain an air of professional composure. Even as his internal panic klaxons blared, he knew what he had to do. As Finn led Jawbreaker out of the infirmary, Bumble, with a final, desperate gasp, looked at his aide. Sir, how could you? Myrtle, you saw what was going on. Myrtle, loyal to a fault but utterly terrified, whispered, Oh, shut up. Sir, it made you look like a swinger. Jawbreaker, overhearing the comment, muttered to Kreider, I don't understand it. If Bumble hadn't been medically cleared just last month, I'd swear he's suffering from combat fatigue. The delusions about hula girls, the bizarre behavior. Finn, seizing the opportunity, chimed in, Oh, yes, sir. It's terrible, sir. Terrible. Because I don't want to talk, but he adopted a suitably grim expression. But what, Commander? Jawbreaker pressed, looking increasingly exasperated. Well, between you and me, sir, Finn leaned in conspiratorially, the Commodore's been having all kinds of terrible hallucinations about girls. Thinks he sees them. All over the place, sir. Everywhere he looks, it's girls. Girls, girls, girls. Jawbreaker rubbed his chin thoughtfully. Well, I did see the one in the closet, McGinty, a very forceful apparition. Finn nodded gravely. Precisely, sir. A deeply troubling manifestation of a very, very overworked mind. So, Admiral, shall we head for the base laundry, sir? I assure you, sir, the uniforms are pressed to within an inch of their fibers. No, Jawbreaker's gaze hardened. Just out of curiosity, Commander, I'd like to start with the air raid shelter. And it better be ship-shape, Commander, or heads will roll. I promise you, heads will roll from here to the Pago Pago. Ship-shape, you understand. Ship-shape, yes, sir. Right this way, sir. Finn's mind raced, a furious whirlwind of frantic contingency plans. As they walked, Finn continued his campaign of misdirection. Admiral, you know yourself, sir, that the Commodore hasn't been himself lately. A tragic case, sir. Truly tragic. Such a shame for a man of his caliber. Jawbreaker merely grunted. Sorry, McGinty, but the least I can do is give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's go. He increased his pace. Yes, sir. Be careful, sir. Oh, it's a pleasure, sir. After you. Sir, right after you. Watch your head, sir. That doorframe is a bit low. Finn babbled, trying to subtly slow Jawbreaker down, while simultaneously formulating a strategy to deal with the unexpected guests in the bomb shelter. As they neared the shelter, Finn, with a sudden burst of inspiration, leaned into Jawbreaker. Sure, Admiral, did you hear that? I believe that they're getting away. Yes, stop those bushes. The Nip infiltrators. They must have been hiding in the bushes. We must pursue them. Admiral, immediately, this way. He made a show of scrambling through a thicket of overgrown foliage. Jawbreaker, however, was not so easily swayed. He ignored Finn's antics, marching purposefully toward the entrance of the air raid shelter. Just as he reached for the heavy metal door, a truly astonishing sight greeted him. A dozen sarong-clad hula girls, the sailors from Finn's crew, including Rocky Ridgeback and Specs Miller, along with a few other hefty individuals, looking surprisingly pale and flustered, burst from the shelter, scattering in every direction like startled exotic birds. They were still attempting to adjust their makeshift outfits and clearly struggling with the shear. awkwardness of their escape. Finn gaped, his elaborate plan utterly, irrevocably foiled. Suddenly, a disheveled Commodore Bumble, having somehow eluded Lieutenant Kreider and Myrtle, burst from the same thicket Finn had just scrambled through, still in his infirmary robe and clearly furious. "Well, afternoon, Captain. Going somewhere," he yelled at one of the fleeing hula girls, mistaking them for actual officers. "I'll get to the admiral about this." Just then, Lieutenant Kreider caught up to Bumble. "Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I am Commodore. An urgent medical matter has just come up concerning your disposition." "Well, I'm very, very sorry, Commodore, but as your physician," Kreider declared, having taken a moment to grab a stethoscope in the infirmary, "I'm ordering you back to bed. Now, wait a minute. Doctor, wait a minute. I'm as healthy as you are. Kreider, I made this whole thing up." Kreider, maintaining a perfectly straight face, produced a clipboard. "Yes, on the contrary, Commodore, your tests show that you're suffering from high blood pressure, acute indigestion, hypertension, not to mention acute combat delusion." "Oh, hypertension, you quack. Nurse, get me my uniform. Nurse Wilson." Bumble roared, spinning around. Nurse Wilson, who was trying to look busy wiping down a stray palm frond, merely shook her head. "Nurse, take his clothes and lock them up. I'm sorry, Commodore. Now, I'm only doing this for your own good. Now, you just wait a minute. I don't have to. Get your hands off me. You can't help." "Oh, I get it. You're in on it, too. McGinty's paid you off, hasn't he? I know I'm being framed here." "Now, take it easy, Commodore," Kreider soothed, trying to wrestle Bumble back to the infirmary. "All I want to do is to get you into bed. Or do I have to administer a sedative?" "Very cute, Doctor." Bumble snapped, still struggling. "But $100 says I can walk out of here any time I want to." Jawbreaker, having witnessed enough farcical theatrics for a lifetime, finally stepped forward, his voice a low growl that promised immediate, painful consequences. "Well, $100 says you can't, Bumble, and a court-martial says a great deal more." Finn McGinty, seeing the absolute futility of further denial, simply hung his head. Days later, the stench of disinfectant and stale despair hung heavy in the air of Commodore Bumble's office. He was still furious, pacing a worn groove into floorboards, muttering darkly about deep-water dillies and insubordinate hosiery. The incident with the hula girls and Jawbreaker had, predictably, resulted in a week of solitary confinement for Finn McGinty's entire crew, along with a scathing official reprimand that would undoubtedly follow Finn for the rest of his naval career. Bumble, however, had survived a mere strong recommendation for psychiatric evaluation, which he promptly ignored. "Well, the laundry's in pretty fair shape, Commander," Jawbreaker had conceded dryly before departing. "But you better check those boilers, McGinty, and perhaps ensure your personnel records don't mysteriously sprout references to tropical, interpretive dance troops." He had left Finn with a list of tasks that would keep his crew busy for weeks, all designed to instill discipline and remove any lingering theatrical inclinations. Finn, now back in command of the Coral Cat and its beleaguered crew, grumbled to Plimpton, "I still can't get over that Bumblebrain's hallucinations. Pip, imagine thinking there were hula girls on a naval base." He paused. "Though, to be fair, they were rather convincing." Plimpton, nervously clutching his ever-present clipboard, nodded. "Oh, I know what you mean, sir. Yes, sir. War does terrible things to a man's mind. Yes, sir. I'll write that Sweden motor pool a strongly worded memo, sir." He meant the base motor pool. Plimpton's grasp of geography was, at best, tenuous. Suddenly, a triumphant cheer erupted from outside the office. Bumble's head shot up. "If I can crawl to the admiral on my hands and knees and get myself reinstated after that fiasco, Then something must be afoot. Chippy! Myrtle! Hey, Myrtle, get in here. Boy, it's cold in here. Myrtle scurried in, looking like a startled meerkat. Yeah, well, here, sir. Wrap these around you. He nervously offered Bumble a stack of freshly laundered towels, a dubious form of insulation. Oh, sorry, Myrtle. Bumble barked. We don't wear grass, you know. Never mind. Are the hula girls home now? Don't want big trouble. Myrtle just looked confused. Pretty mind? Bumble ignored him. Yeah, well, so long, McGinty. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't go out there until I scout around, you hear me? Now, get back over there. Oh, and I'm telling you, I'll stay there. Come on out of those bushes. I know you're in there, you tropical hooligans. He began to stalk menacingly towards a clump of particularly dense hibiscus bushes. Suddenly, a large, scaly, green snout emerged from the bushes, followed by two beady, intelligent eyes. It was a rather impressive alligator. Bumble froze mid-stride, his jaw dropping. Hey, sailor, what are you doing sneaking up on an officer like that? He squawked, utterly perplexed. The alligator merely blinked slowly. Oh, sorry, sir, Myrtle stammered, thinking the Commodore was talking to him. Oh, it's you numbskull. Bumble whirled around to face Myrtle. It's a numbskull, are you? What's your name? Myrtle flinched. Bumbleton, sir. Captain Bumbleton. Your Lord and Master Bumbleton. Bumble snarled. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Boy, old iron-jawed Jawbreaker sure was rough on you. Busted you all the way down, huh? Well, if anybody gets busted around here, it's going to be you, right in the snoot. You get busted. Where are the girls, Myrtle? Where are they? Where? Myrtle, utterly lost, pointed vaguely toward the now empty air raid shelter. I don't know, sir. Oh! Bumble, in a fresh paroxysm of rage, grabbed Myrtle by the lapels. Now, get your hands off of me, you nitwit. No girls. Huh, I see that girl. You'll get in there. I'll be with your hands for this burger. I remember that. Admiral, I've been hanging on the laundry shack for weeks. You, Admiral, what in blazes? Bumble, Admiral. At that moment, Admiral Jawbreaker's Jeep, having completed its final pass of the base, returned, stopping directly outside Bumble's office. Jawbreaker himself looked grim, and his aide, Kreider, looked merely exhausted. Bumble, still gripping a terrified Myrtle, rushed out, a wild look in his eye. Easy does it now, sir, Finn McGinty called out from his office, attempting to inject a calm note into the rapidly escalating absurdity. Remember, he's been under a terrific strain, Admiral. Bumble ignored Finn, staggering towards Jawbreaker's Jeep. Are you a fool? Admiral Jawbreaker, it's me. I've got those hula girls in the laundry shack. I've really got you. This time, McGinty, you slippery fish. Jawbreaker simply stared at Bumble, a flicker of genuine concern replacing his usual steely gaze. Bumbleton, what are you doing running around screaming in that seaman's uniform? Are you quite yourself? Well, I had to find those girls before you finish your inspection. Admiral. Bumble gasped, still out of breath. I've found them. Oh, the hula girls, sir. Finn, stepping out of his office, quickly stated, Oh, girls again, sir. He's worse than ever. Sir, I'd better get him right back to the infirmary before he causes an international incident with his interpretive dance delusions. Bumble tried to lunge at Finn. Get your hands off me, you sneaky traitor. He's a sneaky traitor. Admiral. Please, Admiral. You got to take a look at these girls in the laundry shack right now. Sir, I have visual confirmation. Sir, actual bona fide, semi-clad hula girls. Jawbreaker, however, was clearly at his wit's end. Now, calm down, Captain. Everything's going to be all right. Of course, we'll look in the laundry shack. If it will pacify your feverish imagination, and then we'll go back to the hospital and take a nice... Nope, you're going to get us, you madman. Finn, seeing his original plan somehow come back to life, nudged Plimpton. Oh, me? See, we're coming. We're trapped. Jawbreaker led the way, with Bumble excitedly yammering beside him and Finn following, trying desperately to understand what new disaster awaited. Admiral, we've already checked the laundry, sir. Finn reminded him, trying one last time. Remember, we checked the boilers. Clean as a whistle. Bumble, however, was jubilant. Don't you try and worm out of it, McGinty. This time you'll worm. You're finished. Cap it. Finito. Finn shrugged dramatically. Finito? Never mind. Admiral, I think we should hear the captain out. Let's let the madman ramble. The Admiral's on too. You, sir. Oh, you're going to suffer. Brace yourself for the evidence, Admiral. They arrived at the laundry shack. Bumble, with a flourish that threatened to send him sprawling, tore open the door. Stand by, sir. There you go. Take the fire drill. From inside the laundry shack, a dozen very muscular, very damp sailors in various stages of undress, some still clinging to pieces of what might have once been a sarong, scrambled out. They had been assigned by Finn to a mandatory, top-secret fire drill simulation, and were clearly unprepared for the Admiral's sudden arrival. Fire drill, they chanted, in a deeply unconvincing and slightly embarrassed manner, still dripping with water from the laundry tubs they'd been pretending to fight. Bumble, utterly deflated, could only point at them with a shaking finger. Hey, Admiral, here's your girls. All right, girls, I've got you. Now you're going to show your face. Admiral, my proof, my incontrovertible proof. Rocky Ridgeback, drenched and steaming, stood stiffly at attention. That's a fire drill reporting 100% successful, sir. All fires extinguished, all towels folded. Finn, with a sigh of relief, looked at Jawbreaker. I'm sorry, Admiral. Terribly sorry, sir. Bumbles' condition seems to be worsening. Jawbreaker, shaking his head, turned to Bumble, who now looked truly broken. It's all right, McGinty. Captain Bumbleton, you should know better than to obstruct a man pursuing his duty, sir. Now, Admiral, please, baby. All the girls are getting away. The girls are in the suits, I tell you. Bumble wailed. Sure there are, Captain, Jawbreaker said with an almost patronizing calm. Sure there are. Back to the hospital. Sir, I'll do it myself. If I have to, easy does it. A nice long rest, and you'll be as good as new. And if you're real good, Wally, maybe you'll get your stripes back. Bumble, now thoroughly distraught, kept pointing at the fleeing sailors. Yeah, well, please, you got it. Maybe it's a trap. I believe you, Wally. I believe you now. Come along. You're going to be all right. Jawbreaker, with a final, exasperated glance at Finn, departed. Goodbye, Captain Bumbleton, and we'll see you on visiting days, sir. Later that day, the Coral Cat crew were back on their PT boat, nursing their various grievances and sore backsides from the mock hula dancing. Plimpton was overseeing repairs, looking completely frazzled. I don't care where Plimpton said to put those coconut busters. Fine, they can't bunk in a nurse's quarters. Gizmo complained, wrench in hand. Finn, reclining lazily in his captain's chair, was just about to deliver a profound philosophical insight when Doodle Higgins popped up from the galley hatch, a wide grin on his face. Hey, Skip, mail call. One card from Bumbleton. Finn took the postcard, a rather garish depiction of a pineapple doing a hula. He read the cursive scrawl aloud. My dear acting base commander, having a wonderful time frisking on the sun-drenched sands of Moly Moly. Can't thank you enough for following me up like this. Ever so fondly, Wally Bumbleton. P.S. Please excuse the ink blots. My martini spilled. Finn crumpled the card, a muscle twitching in his jaw. Moly moly, martini, that old reprobate. Just then, the squawk box crackled to life. Hello, Base Commander McGinney. This is the central switchboard. What? All right. I'll have somebody come over right away. It's another emergency, Skipper. Finn sighed dramatically. A job for your executive officer, Skip. Yes. Yeah, that's right, Pip. He gestured to Plimpton, who was trying to patch a leaky fuel line with chewing gum. Here, I want you to get right over to the Petty Officers Club and fix those sinks, the waters. Clear out to the dance floor. Apparently, a rather enthusiastic game of bobbing for coconuts has escalated to aquatic proportions. Hard. March. Watch where you're going. Barging in here like that. For heaven's sake. I could have cut you too. Plimpton, already overwhelmed, merely managed a weak, "That's right, sir, you could have." All I needed was a numbskull for booking. Pip, what's the matter with you? You stand up straight like a man. For heaven's sake. What do you want, anyway? What are you? Finn, still feeling the sting of Bumble's condescending postcard, was lashing out. Plimpton, despite his rising panic, straightened up as best he could. "Oh, pardon me, sir, but you sent for me." "I know that, you imbecile. Why else would you be in here?" Finn barked, instantly regretting his tone. "Now, I've just received a call from the admiral. We are to expect a visit from a very important person, not just a VIP. Pip, a VVIP, a truly paramount personage. He is no less than the Sultan Azam bin Rasim al-Zahira of the Spice Isles." "Huh?" Plimpton's eyes widened further. "The Sultan? Sir." "The Nips are threatening to attack his island," Finn explained, pacing. "So one of our planes is bringing him out along with his 3 charming daughters." "Oh, a sultan and 3 princesses, sir?" Plimpton gasped, suddenly invigorated by the unexpected grandeur. "Oh, what a feather in our cap here at Coral Cove Atoll, sir. Your cap, sir. Yours is yours, naturally." Finn nodded, a calculating gleam in his eye. "Now, the Admiral wants to be sure that we go all out to make an impression, so I want you to make certain that everything is 100% in order. Pip, now, I repeat, 100% in order. No slack, no slip-ups, no sagging hosiery." Suddenly, they heard a raucous splash outside, followed by giggling. "Hey, if you had a good swim, girls, we'll see you Sunday," a sailor yelled. Finn glanced out the window, spotting a gaggle of off-duty nurses emerging from the water. "Hello, balderdash and nonsense," Finn exclaimed. "How can I make an impression on the Sultan with those wild things and those rowdies running around? Loose? It'll be a diplomatic disaster. I want you to order the Coral Cat out on a recon mission to, Manta Ray K, and they are to remain there, Pip, until further notice. Until after the Sultan's visit. Understood?" Plimpton, a quick study, immediately caught on. "But, sir, there are no nips on Manta Ray K. That's just a deserted strip that's used for, well, nothing much." "Oh, I get it, sir. You are clever, sir. Absolutely brilliant. Commander, get McGinney out of here." Finn puffed out his chest. "Yes, what did you expect? Plimpton, I didn't get my commission for playing tiddlywinks. I got it through sheer guile and cunning." "How did you get it, sir?" Plimpton, ever curious, asked innocently. Finn coughed awkwardly. "Well, my wife has this cousin in the Pentagon, so I get out of here." "Plimpton, before I appoint you to recon duty." Plimpton nearly vaulted through the doorway. "Sorry, sir. Forgive me. I'm fairly sorry, sir." Finn chuckled, then composed himself. Knowing he still had to present a polished front to the actual base commander, Commodore Bumble. Bumble would relish his predicament. He was still the acting base commander until the Sultan arrived, or so the paper stated. Commodore Bumble, now in his freshly pressed and still tight dress uniform, beamed with anticipation. He was ready for the arrival of Sultan Azam and his daughters, and ready to reclaim his rightful place at the head of the command. He stood tall, adjusting the many ribbons on his chest, each a testament to obscure regulations and distant wars he'd only read about. "If I need you to help me welcome a sultan, sir, help me. I'll run you through with my bayonet," he growled, glowering at Lieutenant Quickstep, who was nervously attempting to align a row of potted palms. "You are very kind to me, sir, but everything is in order for His Highness's arrival. Sir, the honor guard is ready. The red carpet is rolled out. Such as it is, everything is perfect." Just then, his field phone rang again. He snatched it up, radiating confidence. "Captain Bumbleton here." "Oh, hello. Admiral Jawbreaker. Everything is ready for the Sultan's arrival, Admiral." He listened, his smile slowly fading as the Admiral's words sunk in. "Engine trouble with his transport plane? Forced down where? Near the island of Dragonfly Isle?" "Yeah." "Oh. Well, I don't have any boats in that area. Admiral, not a single vessel suitable for dignitary rescue." Quickstep, always observant, spoke up. "Oh, sir, the Coral Cat boat is right near there, sir. Remember, you sent them to Manta Ray Cay. That's practically a hop, skip, and a jump to Dragonfly Isle." Bumble rounded on Quickstep, aghast. "You heard him, Admiral?" Yes. He's a very fine boy. He's very alert. Admiral, constantly alert. A human radar system." He quickly switched back to the phone. You want Commander McGinty and the Coral Cat crew to go down and pick them up? Admiral, is that what you're suggesting?" "Sir, those rogues? My precious Sultan being chauffeured by them." Then a stroke of genius, albeit a fleeting one, crossed Bumble's mind. "Admiral, I just had a thought, sir. I have a very fine boat, almost in the same vicinity. Admiral, and it's just been painted. The Starfish. A brand new coat of regulation gray. Sir, and a crew that knows its place. What do you say, Admiral?" Jawbreaker's voice crackled back with typical impatience. "I know that McGinty and the Coral Cat crew. Bumbleton, what's the matter with them? Get them moving. Immediately. That's an order." Bumble sighed in defeat. "Sir, please, one more chance, sir. One more chance to impress the Admiral. I was going to offer my best man for the job." Quickstep, overhearing, turned to Finn, who had returned, sensing a shift in the wind. "Yeah, instead of a dull recon, we get a chance to rescue a sultan and his hairy daughters. Skipper, there's that dame." Finn shot Quickstep a withering look. "Sure, knock it off. All right, boys. Spread out. Look like you're doing something productive, not just lounging around waiting for dignitary pickup." As the Coral Cat approached Dragonfly Isle, they spotted the disabled plane, surrounded by what looked like an entire village gathered around the Sultan's entourage. Finn brought the boat skillfully alongside the beach, his crew ready for anything. Hold it. Finn called out, seeing the commotion. "Hi, guys. I'm sure glad it's you instead of the Nips." A regal, imposing figure stepped forward. It was Sultan Azam bin Rasim al-Zahira of the Spice Isles, dressed in splendid robes that shimmered even in the harsh tropical sunlight. With him were his 3 daughters, equally radiant. "Your Highness," Finn announced, his most charming rogue smile in place. "It's all right. Our rescue party's arrived. From the United States Navy, here to serve." Doodle Higgins, completely awestruck, elbowed Rocky. "Hey, boy, a real-life sultan. What are we supposed to do, bow? Which way is Mecca, Rocky?" Rocky elbowed him back. "Just act normal, Doodle. As normal as we get, anyway." Finn stepped forward, offering a formal salute. "Greetings, Your Highness. Greetings, sir. My name is Lieutenant Commander Finney McGinty, sir, and my crew and I are here to serve you." The Sultan, a man of profound dignity, regarded Finn with a skeptical but appreciative eye. Thank you. I am Kareem. These men here with you, Commander, are they to be trusted to transport a priceless cargo? He gestured not to his daughters, but to several elaborately carved chests and cages containing what appear to be exotic birds and small, rare animals. Finn grinned reassuringly. Oh, absolutely, sir. Oh, yes, sir. You are now under protection of the United States Navy. Sir, a veritable fortress of oceanic security, sir. The Sultan nodded. Forgive my doubts, Commander, but I travel with my most valuable possessions. He then nodded towards his daughters. It was at this moment that Ensign Plimpton, attempting to be helpful, let out an involuntary wowie. Wow, wow, upon seeing Princess Zara. He immediately clapped his hands over his mouth, turning bright red. The Sultan, however, merely looked at Plimpton with a bemused expression. I heard that. Young man, I forgive you for your ignorance of the customs of my country. Were you a Mirani? Like a chicken. You're not in the desert. Ensign, this is the tropics. Finn quickly stepped in. Oh, well, now wait a minute, Your Highness. He didn't mean any harm. You see, in our country, that's sort of like a ceremonial greeting. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. A sign of utmost respect and admiration for natural beauty. He shot a warning glare at Plimpton. The Sultan's eyes narrowed slightly. Like a chicken, the next man who dares to debase the dignity of the princesses will answer to me. And me, his daughters, standing behind him, regarded the boisterous crew with a mixture of amusement and veiled disdain. All right, you guys go get them luggage. Finn ordered his crew, immediately getting them moving to diffuse the tension. Right this way, Your Highness. Ladies. Highness. Your ladyships. Boys. I think we will fill. No debasing. Just bowing, sir. At least try to appear deferential. As they boarded the Coral Cat, the Sultan cast an appreciative eye over the PT boat. Well, you run a tight ship, Commander. Rather an interesting craft. If my country had a navy, I would certainly include a fleet of these. It is very nimble. Finn puffed out his chest. The important thing, Your Highness, is to maintain control of the boat at all times. See what the wind... He paused as Gizmo Jenkins, attempting to secure a loose line, accidentally bumped into Princess Zara, causing her to lose her balance slightly. Daisy Parker. How dare you, you scoundrel? Finn shouted at Gizmo. Oh, no, no, no hands. I wouldn't touch her, Your Highness. No, sir, no. Sir, it wasn't really his fault. Your Highness. You see, the seas are a bit rough. A momentary undulation. Princess Zara, having quickly regained her composure, merely smiled. Oh, that's just my father. My daughter. Where's the Princess Syria? Finn, trying to recover, sees another opportunity. Syria? Come here, Princess Zara. Yes, father. If Your Highness is so interested in PT boats, perhaps you'd like to handle this one, sir? You know, drive it. The Sultan's eyes lit up with uncharacteristic enthusiasm. Yes, sir. Here, the wheel, sir. Just steer, yes, sir. Right here. It's quite relaxing. And it's lots of fun. May I? Finn beamed. Yes. That does sound like a most amusing adventure. My guest. Here you are, sir. He carefully guided the Sultan's hands to the wheel, quickly giving him a crash course in basic steering. The Sultan, surprisingly adept, gripped the wheel with the excitement of a child on a joyride. Back at Coral Cove Atoll, Commodore Bumble stood stiffly at the docks, prepared to receive his esteemed guests. As the Coral Cat pulled alongside, Finn brought the boat in with an elaborate flourish. Greetings, O exalted ruler Mariani, O noble ally and friend. Bumble intoned, launching into a pre-rehearsed, florid speech. Allow me to introduce myself. Sir, I am at your service. I am Captain Wallace B. Bumbleton, I trust Your Highness had a safe voyage. The Sultan, disembarking with surprising alacrity, returned Bumble's greeting with a warm smile. Yes, and a pleasant one. Captain, thanks to your Commander McGinty. He is a very efficient officer and a remarkably skilled instructor. I have learned to steer this excellent craft. Bumble's jaw dropped. Yes, isn't he? We're very proud of him. Indeed. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Highness. He forced a strained smile in Finn's direction, the words sticking his throat like sandpaper. The sight of Finn being praised was almost as painful as a week of Jawbreaker's inspections. And now, Your Highness, Bumble continued, desperate to reclaim control of the situation. If you and your daughters will accompany me, I'll be glad to show you your quarters. I'm sure you're going to find them very satisfactory. Present arms. Good. Ahem. He motioned for the honor guard, which consisted of two somewhat disheveled guards who had clearly been woken up too early. As the Sultan and his daughters departed with Bumble, the Coral Cat crew exchanged conspiratorial glances. Doodle Higgins turned to Finn. Hey, Skip, how'd you wrangle that invitation? Bumbleton's actually being civil to you. Finn chuckled, leaning against a rail. It's a command performance. Doodle, the Sultan was so thrilled with the boat ride that he insisted that Bumbleton invite me to the big dinner tonight. He said I was refreshingly unsnooty. Bumbleton had no choice. Plimpton, always practical, interjected. You'd better bring along a food taster. Skip, Bumbleton might slip something in your kumquat marmalade. Specs Miller, who considered the princesses to be a prime sociological interest, asked, Hey, Skip, if you get a peek at the girls, tell us what they look like. Huh, are they as radiant as their royal status implies? Finn clapped his hands together. Never mind the girls. Specs, you guys are restricted to the base. Absolute and utter restriction. Chippy, you're in charge here. Understood? Chippy saluted enthusiastically. Right, Skip? I'll keep an eye on them. Man, starting now, no going off base. Not even for an ice cream cone. Gizmo Jenkins groaned. Had a good time, Skip. 3 beautiful days on Coral Cove Atoll. And we're stuck here. No leave. This is torture. Rocky Ridgeback agreed. Yeah, we got to get out of this. It's an outrage, Skipper. Finn merely grinned. Yeah, you guys think you got a problem? What about me? I got a date with one of those princesses in 15 minutes. The crew gasped in unison. How did you get it, Skip? The Sultan just arrived. Specs spluttered. Finn winked. Fine. Well, I made a little date on the boat. Her name is Zara. In Mariani. That means happiness. And I, boys, am intent on achieving some serious happiness tonight. Doodle let out a low whistle. Boy, you work faster than bicarbonate. Skip, how about spreading a little unhappiness around with your buddies? There's 2 more Mariani. Mamas out there, aren't there? Finn paused, considering. Tell you what I'll do, boys. You guys help me swipe the Coral Cat, so I can keep my date with Zara. And I'll see what I can do about those other 2 royal highnesses. Swipe the Coral Cat? But Skipper, Plimpton wailed, his already frayed nerves threatening to snap entirely. That's grand larceny. That's insubordination. That's illegal. Finn merely waved a dismissive hand. I promised Zara a boat ride. Pip, look, it'll be a short one, but I'll need your help. Now, if we can keep Mr. Plimpton ahem. I mean, if we can keep acting Officer Chippy occupied, she'll... Okay, men, let's break out the cards. We need a distraction. Chippy Chuckles, still beaming from his command, promotion, found himself presiding over a card game in the main mess hall, trying to enforce some semblance of order. While I'm in command, men, we're only playing for matchsticks. No money, no gambling. Specs Miller, the resident intellectual, scoffed. Ah, let's not waste our time playing cards, Mr. Chippy, as long as we're stuck here. Now, let's put our time to something constructive and educational. I have a fascinating new study on. The mating habits of the dung beetle, for example. Gizmo Jenkins, however, had a better idea. Whispered conspiratorially to Specs. Well, sir, we'd all be very grateful if you'd refresh our battle-weary minds on the nomenclature of the .50 caliber machine gun, a truly educational endeavor. Chippy, flattered, puffed out his chest. Boy, I'm really proud of you guys. That's real Navy spirit, asking for knowledge. As a matter of fact, sir, we'd appreciate it if you demonstrate to us how to take it apart blindfolded. Yeah, let's do it. Rocky Ridgeback chimed in, enjoying the idea of the perpetually nervous Chippy struggling with the weighty machine gun. I'll get 6 to 5 on him. Gizmo, 10 solo. 10 solo. Doodle whispered, already taking bets. Chippy, however, was in his element. Kenso, I don't want to brag, boys, but in OCS, I made and blindfolded. We used to do a lot of things blindfolded. Read poetry. Recite the alphabet. Backwards. Say a lot of words. Now, look, you're right there on the tank. Now, let's start out any time you want. He carefully secured a blindfold over his eyes, feeling the thrill of command. Oh, well, since you guys are so anxious to get underway, we might as well start right in. Now, men, this is a .50 caliber machine gun, a weapon of fearsome repute. Now, in dismantling this baby, first of all, we disengage grip control A and B from firing mechanism C. As Chippy meticulously and slowly began his demonstration, Finn McGinty, having stealthily retrieved the coral cat with the help of his equally rogue crew, was already heading out for his rendezvous. He pulled up to a secluded beach, spotting Princess Zara, looking radiantly beautiful in a traditional Mariani silk dress. Princess Zara. Hi, I'm here. You are Zara, aren't you? Hello, Angel. Oh, you're Zara. All right, come back down. I'm sure to bring Sister back in time for dinner, if Father finds out. About this, Princess Zara giggled, her eyes sparkling. I know, but it's worth it, Commander McGinty. A secret adventure. Meanwhile, back at Bumbleton's quarters, the Commodore was busy charming the other two princesses, attempting to cement his diplomatic standing. I'm indeed flattered, Your Highness, that you and your charming daughters have accepted my invitation to dinner. It is our pleasure. Your Highness, your slightest wish is my command. Is there anything else I can do for your Highness's pleasure tonight? The Sultan, puffing thoughtfully on an ornate pipe, replied, Now that you mention it, Captain, I did particularly enjoy steering Commander McGinty's boat earlier today. Such a thrill, a most amusing advertisement for naval power. Bumble's jaw tightened. Oh, the boat you liked? Oh, well, maybe you'd like to take another ride before dinner? It would be my honor. Your Highness, my supreme pleasure. You do me honor, Captain, the Sultan replied, beaming. Bumble immediately rounded on Plimpton, who was standing nearby, looking utterly overwhelmed. Oh, yeah, you heard it, Pip. What are you standing there for? Plimpton, I'll get the boat. Oh, the boat? All right. It's over the island there. If you'll excuse me. Sir, I'm going to get the boat. The fastest boat. Yes, I do. Plimpton, horrified, stammered. Last but not least, we locked the firing pin to the trigger mechanism. Sir, that's it. I knew you had it. Chippy, that's good. It looks like meeting Japan. Well, the signal to efficiency is practiced. Don't take it off yet, sir. We forgot to time you. Now, once more for the record. Plimpton was attempting to stall Bumble by prolonging Chippy's demonstration, praying for a miracle. Bumble, however, was already halfway out the door. That's a good idea, Pip. Well, at this time, I'm going to make it tougher. I'll do it backwards. So, get that, will you? Chippy, tell whoever it is that McGinty's group is on official business. The field phone on Bumble's desk rang again. Plimpton snatched it up. Amanda McGinty's group. Oh, it's you, Skip. Yeah, Mr. Plimpton. He's right here. What's it going to tell him that for? He then realizes error. Oh, is it the skip? I'll talk to him. He finds out the boat's gone with Dave. He looked frantically at Chippy. Hey, Mr. Chippy, don't even take that blindfold off. Sir, we'll just stop the clock and continue after you hang up the phone call. Hey, I'll lead you right over the phone. Chippy, still blindfolded and clutching the heavy machine gun components, was guided blindly to the phone. All right, poor leader. Plimpton spoke into the phone. Skip, Plimpton here. Everything's under control. Ah, good. He listened, his eyes widening further. Now I hear this. The Commodore wants a Coral Cat over here at Main Side right away. The Sultan wants to do some more steering before, dinner. Steered again. Plimpton turned to Chippy, who was still blindfolded. Well, how do you like that, Chippy? The Sultan wants to steer the boat again. Last time, he nearly wrecked it. Mr. Chippy, I'm afraid the Sultan can't have a boat. It's not here. Finn's exasperated voice crackled back over the phone. Hey, good, Pip. Skip. Specs came up with a great idea. The Sultan can't steer the boat. It's not here. It's not there. Oh. Hey. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Then it's all settled. Put Specs on the phone right away. Plimpton, in a panic, fumbled to put Specs on the line. Specs. Here, Skip. Oh, Specs, and I want the facts. Well, Finn took the boat out for a little spin with Princess Zara. Finn's voice, a horrified shout, echoed across the line. What? Plimpton winced. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, I'll try to stall as long as I can. Skip, but you get that boat over here, and I want that princess back in her quarters on the double. Or else. Yeah. Finn hung up, his face a mask of terror. Oh, there's a crew for you, sir. Those boys are really on the ball. He mumbled to himself, looking out at the calm water, devoid of his PT boat. Meanwhile, back with the Sultan, Bumble was desperate to keep his esteemed guest entertained. Well, you know, we get going to darkness here, Your Highness. Yes. I'm looking forward to getting back behind the wheel. Yes, that will be fun, sir. And, sir, speaking of fun, I wonder if you'd mind taking a moment to explain this gadget, sir? Bumble gestured to the Sultan's ornate pipe. I've been watching you smoking it. Is it difficult? Not at all, Commander, the Sultan replied graciously. It has an extra stem. Would you care to try it? Try it? Oh, yes. Yes, I'd love to. Bumble exclaimed, eagerly taking the pipe. I'm sure Captain Quickstep would. Too, wouldn't you, Captain Quickstep? Quickstep, bewildered, merely nodded. Yeah, love it. Well, you first, sir, the Sultan offered. Uh-huh. Oh, now it's very simple, Captain. All you do is inhale, smoothly. Bumble took a long, theatrical puff on the pipe, immediately collapsing into a fit of coughing. Just then, a frantic voice crackled over the intercom. Coral Cove Atoll calling Coral Cat. Coral Cove Atoll calling Coral Cat. Come in, please. Finn, his romantic evening abruptly shattered, snatched up the mic on the Coral Cat. This is Coral Cat. Look, you guys, Princess Zara and I are stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. We're just starting back. And the engine's conked out. Yeah, well, look, Finn. Specs' frantic voice came back over the line. Forget about the engines. Conked out? Oi. Vey. Zara says Pamela's sister will cover for us. If the Sultan finds out, we're dead. So you better get going, Mr. Plimpton, on the double. Right? Yes, sir. Right. Hey, what am I saluting for? I'm in command here. Finn, you're under arrest. Now, look, Gizmo. You tell him how to start those engines. I'm going to go over and talk to the sisters and see if I can't stall them. Ensign Plimpton, over and out. As the pipe smoke slowly began to take effect, Bumble's eyes glazed over. Boy, you're doing fine, Captain. Just fine. Yes. How do you like it so far? I'm enjoying it immensely. I wouldn't want you to miss that on your boat trip. It is my pleasure to make this sacrifice for you. Your Highness, I can always take my ride after dinner. Oh, that's a wonderful idea, Your Highness. Quickstep chimed in, equally disoriented by the pipe smoke. Yes, sir. Let's make it after dinner. And then you can have just that much more time steering the boat. Let's eat early. We can eat right. Now, Your Highness, I'll get your daughters. The Sultan looked surprised. Agree? I have daughters? It's a little too early for dinner, isn't it? Bumble, now completely befuddled by the pipe and the rapidly unfolding chaos, slurred. Early? Sir, let's eat. I'll go and get the princesses. The Sultan stood proudly. My honor guard is awaiting my orders to collect my daughters. Quickstep, still trying to keep Bumble away from the princesses, piped up, Oh, well, why don't I go, Captain? I'll get the princesses, and then I'll get them. Okay, I'll get them. They're royal princesses. They deserve the best. That's protocol, too. He hurried off towards the princess's quarters. Meanwhile, Finn and Princess Zara, after a desperate effort, finally got the Coral Cat's engine sputtering back to life and were racing back to base. But it was already too late. In the princess's quarters, Quickstep, having found the two remaining daughters of Sultan Azam, began to explain. Princesses, sultanas, your honors, your sister sent me. Princess Amira, the eldest, regarded him with aristocratic disdain. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Well, pardon us. A most impersonal intrusion by this misery, by this most miserable person. What I'm trying to say, isn't it? Quickstep stammered, feeling increasingly uncomfortable. I'm sorry to report that your sister Zara is an assiduous Saracen. Something has happened to. Zara, please, you know what the Sultan said. No hands. Princess Zara, the youngest, looked concerned. Forget me, our princesses. Tell us what you think. Tell us, please, what has happened to our sister. Quickstep wrung his hands. Well, she's not going to be here in time for dinner. The engine's conked out. Oh, no! Father will be furious. Princess Amira exclaimed, genuinely worried. I know. I'm like a chicken. Just then, Bumbleton's booming voice echoed from outside the door. Your Highness says it's Captain Bumbleton. No, I'm here with your honor guard. It's time for dinner. Princess Amira quickly intervened. Sorry, Captain, but we are still dressing. Yes, please come back later. Bumble, under the influence of the pipe, simply replied, Well, if you don't mind, I'll just wait here. Samira quickly conferred with Zara. What can we do? If only the two of us come to dinner, Zara will be in terrible trouble, and Father will be beyond furious. Zara suddenly snapped her fingers. I got an idea. What the better use yours? Samira, mine never worked. Well, what is your idea, little sister? Samira asked, eyeing her suspiciously. Okay, please. Greetings, Your Highness. Plimpton, having been convinced by the princesses to participate in their plan, stepped out with the princesses draped over his arms, attempting to imitate royal escort protocol. Though clearly uncomfortable, this is a distinct pleasure to be able to escort you ladies. All right, please. All right, careful. My dear, Your Highness. Incidentally, I'm Captain Wally Bumbleton. Concentric, so charming. Yes. As they entered the dining hall, the Sultan looked at Bumble, who was attempting to juggle several fruit tarts. What is keeping my daughter's commander? I hope there is nothing wrong, Captain. Oh, I'm sure there isn't, sir. No, sir, but if you'll excuse me, maybe I'd better go see. Bumble said, eager to escape and confront Finn. As Bumble dashed off, the other princess, Princess Zara, finally arrived back, escorted by a relieved Finn. Excuse me, sir. Oh, Captain, I see. Just let me explain. Admiral, one side. My dear, on your feet, gentlemen, the princesses. The Sultan rose, looking very pleased. Gentlemen, the United States Navy has made every arrangement for our comfort. Now it is my turn to make an arrangement for your delight. My daughters will dance for you. Finn, desperate to prevent further chaos, quickly interjected, but that won't be necessary. Sir, you don't have to pay us back. We were glad to help. Truly. The Sultan's eyes narrowed slightly. You do not wish to see my daughters dance, Commander? What affront is this? Plimpton, panicking, blurted out, Well, do you think they ought to dance on our nifty stomach? Mind your management. Fine. It could be explosive. Don't pay any attention to him, Your Highness. Finn quickly smoothed over. He has these spells every now and then. He's sort of a battle fatigue case, sir. A deeply traumatized individual. I assure you, I, for one, would love to see your daughters dance. Am I right, gentlemen? He looked around expectantly at the other officers, who mumbled agreements. You do me great honor, Commander, the Sultan beamed. Believe me, Captain, you better serve dinner first, or they'll lose their energy. Bumble, returning at this point, scowled. Shut up, Plimpton. This is going to be a rare treat, sir, and I can hardly wait to see this. Neither can I, and try some of these, sir, and they're delicious. He tried to pass a tray of exotic fruit to the Sultan. As the Sultan's real daughters, joined by the two who had been escorted by Plimpton, began their traditional Mariani dance, Bumble's eyes widened with delighted, if pipe-induced, confusion. He watched the elegant, swaying figures with rapt attention. Oh, they're lovely dancers. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The Sultan nodded. You are most kind, Captain. Then, as the dance continued, Bumble, under the full hallucinogenic sway of the pipe, suddenly blurted out, Can't you be more careful? Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Sir, so sorry. Very sorry. Are you just fine, ladies? Just fine. Weren't they great, gentlemen? The dance finished. The Sultan beamed. Just a moment, Commander. My daughters aren't finished yet. I have a truly grand finale. Bumble, however, was in a world of his own. I have news for you, sir. Those are not all your daughters. Goodbye, girls. It's time to change. And with that, he staggered onto the stage, dramatically pulling the headdresses off the two princesses who had joined the others. Beneath the elaborate coiffure, two very familiar male faces, red-faced and grinning sheepishly, were revealed, Specs Miller and Rocky Ridgeback. They immediately fled the scene, tearing off their sarongs as they ran. Captain, what is the meaning of this outrage? The Sultan roared, utterly furious. Sir, one of these girls is an impostor. How dare you, Captain? Bumble, suddenly sobered by the Sultan's fury, realized his mistake. He then pointed to Princess Zara. Oh, I'm sorry this isn't the one. This must be the one. Sir, stop this madness. The Admiral will hear of this. He tried to grab Zara's arm. Well, brother, you stop it, Captain. You can't do this. Finn intervened, wrestling Bumble away from the princess. Oh, I can't I? Bumble snarled, now thoroughly confused by the pipe and the rapid-fire succession of events. You must be the one. You phony Balinese bunny. You're under arrest. The Sultan stood, rigid with rage. Arrest? Your Highness, I'm terribly sorry. Captain Bumbleton, your unpardonable behavior will be reported to the State Department. This is an insult of the highest order. Finn grabbed Bumble, trying to salvage the situation. Oh, sir, he didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, Your Highness. You see, I thought I saw one of my stupid nips with Ensign's Highness. I mean, your daughter looked just like him. I didn't know that. Sir, he's suffering from battle fatigue. Your Highness, the hallucinatory kind. The Sultan, his face thunderous, snapped his fingers. Enough. Come, daughters. I will raid your Washington for this indignity. I don't know. Mercy, mercy, your highness. He glared at Bumble. Stupid infidel. You shouldn't have looked, sir. As the Sultan stormed out, Finn rounded on his crew, who had re-entered, trying to appear innocent. Why me? Why is it always me? Of all the dumb, dim-witted things I've ever seen in my life, that one takes the cake. Specs, Rocky, explain yourselves. Specs tried to stutter an explanation. Skip, let me explain. It was the princess's idea. They needed 2 more dancers. Finn held up a hand. I don't want to hear another word out of you 8 balls. Now, go on. Get going before Captain Bumbleton catches you here and I... Too late, Skip. Plimpton whispered, his eyes wide. Here he comes, and he looks truly unhinged. Commodore Bumble, still partially dazed but filled with a new, personal vendetta, stumbled back into the dining hall. Clutching his pipe like a weapon, he spotted Finn and his crew. Oh, Princess, wait. Your father forgot his sword. Oh, my glad that I found you. Princess, I don't know what your name is, but I hope you'll forgive my stupidity. He pointed at Finn, this man. He tricked me. Finn sighed. Oh, no, no, no. Now, Captain, this is embarrassing. No, no, no. Get away. Commander, you're making a fool of yourself. Now, Princess, whatever your name is, would you ask your father to forgive Halt? Bumbleton. Halt. Suddenly, Bumble collapsed to the floor in a heap. Finn knelt beside him, checking for a pulse. Oh, boy. Well, would it help if I forgive you? I can't get him out of here. No, no, no. Captain. No. No, 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 no. No, Captain. No. Captain, no. Captain, no. It appeared the pipe, combined with the stress, had finally rendered Commodore Bumble unconscious. A few days later, a strange tension permeated Coral Cove Atoll. The Sultan and his daughters had departed, still thoroughly miffed. Bumble was, thankfully, back on his feet, though still muttering darkly about perfumed seditionists and pipe-smoking saboteurs. Finn and his crew, however, felt a sense of uneasy peace. In the galley of the Coral Cat, Doodle Higgins was making himself a peanut butter sandwich. He sure is a long time getting a wisdom tooth pulled, he remarked to Specs. Never takes me that long at the dentist. It's over real fast. Right after he catches me. He always says, open wide for Captain Tooth Puller. Specs, always a cynic, merely grunted. Well, the skipper's going to be in some mood when he gets back. I don't blame him. It's murder. Tooth extractions are never pleasant. Gizmo, busy polishing a torpedo, agreed. I guess you're right. Probably snapping everybody's head off. All right. I guess we'd better really be on the book. He'll have our guts for garters, if we're not up to. Snuff. Suddenly, Finn McGinney appeared, strolling onto the deck, a wide, almost hysterical grin on his face. He held a small, blood-soaked wad of gauze to his cheek. I don't believe him. He just had his tooth pulled. Who's the dentist? Bob Hope. Doodle exclaimed, utterly confused by Finn's apparent cheerfulness. Finn burst into peals of uncontrollable laughter, which sounded vaguely maniacal. He needs a Skip. Why so happy, Skip? What did you do? Bite the dentist's finger? I told him I wanted a painless extraction. Happy? Are you kidding? Finn choked out between gasps of laughter, his voice hoarse. I'm in agony, the worst pain of my life, and it's hilarious. He leaned against the bulkhead, shaking with suppressed giggles. Plimpton, rushing forward, looked concerned. The doctor's a new painkiller, Skip, not your nitrous oxide. Fin gigueur incontrôlable. Yeah, that's it, Pip. Hey, yeah, that's that laughing gas jazz. Some potent stuff. Specs, ever the diagnostician, observed. Well, that must be some joke. Sheep, just look at him. You sure feeling no pain. Are you kidding? No pain? It's killing me. I could probably still start a car with the agony. Finn shrieked with laughter. The doctor said we're off pretty soon. We better get the skipper back to the island before he strain something trying to laugh and move at the same time. How come for it? You guys? My jaw is aching. Doodle, always eager to help, bounded forward. Don't worry, Skip. I'll take over. I can drive a boat. He'll take over. He'll take over the helm. I mean, Finn doubled over, managed a gasp. Must have been the way I said it. How you doing? Skip, I never felt worse. Now, don't worry about a thing. I got everything under control. Mr. Porter, he motioned to Plimpton, his words still slurred by the laughing gas. I'm both dead ahead, Mr. Parker. Oh, hey. Oh, come on. Oh, pull backwards. Please. Hey, you murderers. Finn was pointing toward the water, where a small, bright red motorboat was speeding across the waves. It was none other than Commodore Bumble, taking an early morning joyride. The Coral Cat, under the erratic command of a laughing gas-addled Finn, was heading straight for him. Hey, this is Captain Bumbleton, Bumble shouted, seeing the PT boat bearing down on him. Pull him out. Stand there. We just ran over Captain Bumbleton. Finn screamed, barely able to control his laughter. He ran over Captain Bumbleton. Now he'll have his horse shot. Specs exclaimed. Try to make sense of the absurdity. Plimpton, utterly aghast, could only stare at the chaos unfolding. Skip, permission to go on sick call. I want to get a toothpick. From the water, a furious Commodore Bumble, now thoroughly drenched, clambered onto the Coral Cat, shaking his fist at Finn. Get your hands off of me, you scagading murderer, you. I've got you this time. McGinty, trying to kill me with this hot rod. That's what he tried to do. Attempted maritime. Homicide. And I saw him laughing. Admiral, he was laughing. Finn, still in the throes of uncontrollable laughter, pointed a wobbly finger at his own swollen cheek. Wait a minute, Commodore. If you want to blame anybody, you'll blame me, sir. You see, I had this tooth pulled out. Quite a hole, sir. A very deep hole. He burst into another fit of giggles. Bumble was beyond furious. I don't care about that, McGinty. I'm sick of your excuses, McGinty. Sick. I'm going to do something with this imbecile I should have done a long time ago. He spun around, pulling a small, battered communications device from his pocket. Specs, I'm against regulation of spankaging law. Yes, sir. Specs, trying to maintain composure, responded automatically. Bumble's eyes, normally just bloodshot, now gleamed with righteous vengeance. I am going to send a message to conflict, and you know what I'm going to request, McGinty? Doodle, always food-focused, brightened. A couple cases of ketchup. Skip, I got to tell you, we're low on ketchup. The new shipment never arrived. I am going to request that a fitness board convene. Bumble roared, ignoring Doodle.